stuff here. Do it because in reality I'm bored. People to set this. Fucking oh, what's his name? There. The live stream here in the early part is gonna be, so if you're watching this after the live stream, feel free to like skip ahead. Oh man, I need to find him now. Who is the who is that other friggin' guy who I made from NXT there? There it is, Adam Cole, baby. Yep, alright. We're good now. Alright, who's the next one to get edited? Matt Maggle. Oh, he's like an actual person, so it's gonna like, yeah, I hate when it does this. Never used to do this back in the old MLB The Show games, but it does now, and it's very annoying. Very annoying. And I do have actually here on my phone, I went online and I looked up a whole list of the, whatchamacallit, batting stances for the generics. All-Star 20, from what I'm seeing. Oh my god, it's actually Mike Cameron. No. Why? I don't know, man. Oh boy. Jorge Francisco, I don't even, who the frig is that? Veteran stance 104. That's Yanel Escobar, oh my god. I completely forgot about Yanel Escobar. Trying to see if there's a couple in here that I haven't friggin' seen in a while, so holy shit. Xavier Nady, bro, oh my god, what one is that? 227. Oh my god, it's actually Xavier Nady. Oh my god. Oh man. Oh, that's great. That's like actually friggin' perfect. Oh my god, no way. What one is that? 344? It's Juan Uribe. Oh wait, no, that one isn't Juan Uribe. 344 is Luis Valbuena, bro. R.I.P. What one is his? Was it 341 is Uribe? It's actually Juan Uribe. That's perfect. Oh my god, that actually needs to stay. Oh my god, Juan Uribe, dude. Oh my goodness. Oh my, dude. Juan Uribe, oh my god, that was a meme. It's like a legit meme. Oh my god. I'm trying to see. Joe Thomas. Alright, let's see a couple that trying to find some good ones here. Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. This is, just a warning, I might laugh my ass off at this one if it's actually accurate. Fucking Gary Sheffield. Oh my god, wait. It's slamming Sim. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. That's fucking amazing. Oh my god. Fucking Dan Ugla. It's actually Dan Ugla. I'm gonna give him Dan Ugla. Oh my god, dude, that Gary Sheffield fucking killed me. Oh my god, that's just so fucking accurate. Oh, what is it? Juan Uribe, my goodness. That's actually pretty freaking funny. I don't even care, man. Oh boy. That's just funny. I don't care what anybody says. That right there is hilarious. I catch her with Dan Ugla's friggin' Dan Ugla's stance, bro. My god. Oh man. Alright, well. You look like you can be edited. You can be. Alright, well, let's let's get on to some of the pitching motions here, if I even can. Nope, I ran out of room on that one, so I'm gonna have to go back into MLB The Show 19 batting stances here. There's actually, it's on Operation Sports. You guys can check it out as well. Just find someone who could actually pitch. You gotta be kidding me, man. No way. What is that? Veteran windup? Which one is that? This actually could be OP. It's Matt Latos, yes! I loved friggin' Matt. Alright, so now we can... So what are the friggin' legend stances that I saw here a little bit? No, these are, I believe those are veteran stances, actually. I have all of those, but... Holy shit, dude. What's Legend 15? Am I seeing that right? Is it? Yeah, that's Derek Jeter. Great. I could tell just from the home run. Some of these you can tell right from the friggin' home run, too. It's quite actually funny. Let me do something here. Broadcast settings. Can I, let me see if I could. I can't change the settings while I'm broadcasting. Welp. Alright, well. Let me just invite a couple of the players, actually, to my live stream. Because I know that most of them aren't really doing much right now. So we're back now. Sorry about that. Yes, I don't. God, it's annoying. Yeah, I think after I edit a few more guys, we're gonna get into a game anyway, because I've been sitting here literally editing people for like 30 minutes laughing at some of the stuff that I see. Some of them just have the dumbest batting stances you could ever think of in your life. Like stuff I wouldn't even friggin' consider hitting. I did see one guy though with the Albert Pujols stance, and I always have hit really well with Albert Pujols' stance. It doesn't really even matter to me necessarily. Fielding ability, dude, you're at 8 and you want to be on the major league team. That's hilarious. Let's see how we can fuck up Mike Conrad. Legend stance 33, huh? Oh my god, it's Carl Yastrzemski. That's actually pretty cool. Oh my god, no, please don't let this be. Yes! It's Kevin Youkilis! Perfect! Everything is set in stone now. God, that's fucking great, dude. I love it. Oh, as a Red Sox fan, that brings back so many good memories. That's just friggin' hilarious. Oh, yeah. Let's just see if we can fuck up Mike Conrad. Yeah, exactly. I'm actually gonna friggin' take a pause right now and actually kind of link my, what is it? My, live stream, like, on my Instagram and stuff like that. That way that'll make things a little bit easier. Oh, yeah, let me, use my data instead, because that'll actually... Alright, yep, so I'm on my... yep, so we're gonna copy the link address now, and we're gonna post that on my Instagram. Come chill. Come chill with me on stream. Alright, now I'm just gonna post that on my... Snapchat, too. Me on stream. And then we're gonna add a link. Yep. There we go. Hopefully that will, And then I think I may post it on my Facebook as well. Maybe get some other people to join in here. There we go. Alright, sweet. Alright. So hopefully that'll actually get us some attention, and How could we mess up Newton Williams? What's his stance anyway? Oh god, what's veteran 303? I think I know who that is, but I'm not 100% entirely sure. Veteran, what is it? 303? Veteran 303 is Skip Shoemaker. I had a feeling I knew who that was. I just couldn't put the name on the tip of my tongue. He can actually hit. Holy crap. Alright, sweet. I was too busy editing players. I didn't even. Yeah, I did make David Ortiz. I had to, and I've also made Manny Ramirez because why not? I'm in here as well. Yeah, this franchise has been going on for longer than I want to say. Like a lot longer than what I'd like to say. But can I add Adam Cole to the 40-man? No, I can't. Shit. Alright, who is on the 40-man anyway? Kyle Farmer. You're gonna be removed from the 40-man. Joe Ruiz. I don't know, man. You're also gonna be removed from the 40-man. I just need to add a few more people on the, Dude, how is Arthur Walsh? That's... Oh, dude, I don't care, dude. Adam Cole on the 40-man. It had to happen one way or the other. I don't care which way. So... You're in single A. I'm gonna send you up to double A right now. And, did we edit him on stream? No, okay, no, I did that one off stream. Where's our boy that we, oh man, who was it that we gave the Juan Uribe stance to? Jeez, and that's not good if I'm already forgetting that. Was it Matt Conrad? No, we gave him Euclid, that's right. Yeah, I also made James win. Who did we give that stupid stance to? Was it Charles Walden? I think it was. Was it? No, it wasn't. Oh jeez, now it's just a friggin'... I feel like it may have been Tommy Stratton. No, it wasn't Tommy Stratton either. That's really not good. That I already forget that. That's really not... Oh, it had to be Ken Makepeace. And watches, it's not. It's not. Curtis Mills? No. Jeez, I'm crow, guys. That's actually really not good that I'm forgetting that already. Was it this guy right here? Robert McCormick? No, I already checked him. What am I doing, dude? I'll recognize the name. I have to. Otherwise, this is gonna be really fucking dumb. Did we give it to Hugh McCormick? I doubt we did. No, we didn't. Jeez, this is, quite embarrassing, actually. I'm like... I doubt we gave it to Clayton Gardner. No. Do I actually need to go back and watch the stream to figure out who we did that to? If I have to do that, I'm not going to be very friggin' happy. Wait. Oh my god. I'm actually debating having to go back and watch the stream again. This is not good, guys, like at all. This is actually terrible. Was it Joe Thomas? Please let it be Joe Thomas. No, that's Dan Ugla. But it was the guy right before Dan Ugla. I know that. Was it Kelly Bledsoe? No, that's Jason Worth. This is actually like really, really, really embarrassing. Oh, I have a feeling it's him. Is it? Yep. Okay, so it's Jorge Francisco. Great. All right, so that is that's Juan Uribe. I kind of want to add him just for the batting stance alone. William Huntley, Tommy Malone. That's not gonna work. I have to go right, left, right, left, right. But I want to switch out. Why AJ Ramos is always in the rotation, I don't know, because it should be Wainwright instead, but it never really is. Alright, so I have 4 lefties and 3 righties. I think that's okay. I think that should be fine. Checking the training now because, you know, why not? And then, okay, I get it. Transactions, what is it? Looks like the Cubs have made a move to beef up the roster. They just called Wilson Contreras to the big league club. Well, I mean, okay, great. What have the Red Sox been doing? That's another franchise I have. Red Sox. Oh, they promoted Andrew Lozero from Class A to Double A Portland. Cool. Do we have anything out scouting right now? I feel like that could. What do we have? Ian Kinsler. Well, holy crap, Matt Joyce. He's still in the league. Dude, how long has he been in the league for? Oh, 2008. So, 10 years. Not bad. Jace, oh my goodness, Jace Peterson? Well, yeah, well, I didn't realize he's been in the league for that long. Well, Steve Pearce. I may or may not have to sign him just because. Yeah. What's he on? Oh, crikey, that's really tough. I may actually send him down to. I have to send him down to AAA. I have no room here on the big league roster. And I guess now we are... Why did that take so long? Oh, did I have to skip through some days? Because if so, that means that players are friggin' decreasing really bad. And I don't see that right now, so... Whatever, it's fine. Why not? Alright. I can deal with those uniforms. Why is Scope always the DH? That just doesn't work for me. Like, it never has, really. No, we're not having Manny leading off. That's the last thing we need. David Dahl can bat third. Just have a couple of the contact hitters in, and then we'll have Ortiz. Would be nice to get some lefties, man. We have no lefties on the bench. I appear to have made a big mistake with this one so far, but it doesn't matter, whatever. Ugh. Oh, great. So we have to go up against like a red-hot Detroit Tigers team. Alright.
Friday night baseball from the Twin Cities. Target Field.
All right, 10-0, and they're 9-4.
Stepping into the box, Michael Chu. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Weak grounder down the line at third. Backhanded.
What a play
That's out number
to
one.
start out the game. That's a huge play. I'm going to turn down
Next
my
for the Tigers,
TV
Danny
because I do
Echeverria.
not
He's
want
ready
that
for his
TV.
first at-bat of this early season contest. Changed
That
up
was
on
a
him and
very
dropped it in for
favorable.
a called
Did I just
strike.
see that this guy is a knuckleball?
And this one's downstairs.
He has a
It's
knuckleball.
ball and a
Oh
strike.
my god.
And they'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Could have been 3-1.
101 miles an
Instead,
hour.
it's 2-2.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that.
Too much
Unless
velocity.
You're cheating
Thank
to a
you,
high
Mike Rosen.
fastball above the belt,
appreciate it.
and you're all in. I say you got to find a way to lower your sights,
fastball.
or it's going
That's
to be
what
a tough
I'm
game.
calling for because I'm behind the plate.
And a fastball swung
Sit
on and
down.
missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Ooh, is that?
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Knuckleball.
No way, dude. Andrew Benintendi. Oh my goodness. Wow, he did really well for himself. 99 overall. Holy crap.
2-0 to the Tigers left fielder.
I'm not.
Boy, he just
gonna
looks
commentate
locked in
on
at
what
the
I
plate
just saw
right now
there,
to me.
but that
His
should've
numbers
been
in
gone.
recent games have been
I
very
remember
good.
now
Those were
because
two stone
I remember the Red
cold
Sox
takes right
traded
there to
away
put himself
Benintendi.
in a great hitter's count.
Why they did, I
Fouled
don't
again,
know,
And
but
after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
I remember
Here now
he
the
burned
2-2.
me all last year.
Gets him
He played
looking
every
strike.
single game to get to the World Series.
So coming to the
Alright,
plate,
whatever.
Jose Iglesias.
Let's go,
He'll
Jose.
lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
I think I'm on rookie difficulty. Am I? Yeah, okay.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Depending on how well it goes, might change
Called
that.
a strike on the outer
That
half,
was a
0-1.
hanger.
The head-to-head with James Paxton. He's gone 2 for 5.
James Paxton.
Line to shortstop, and there's one
That was
away.
hard hit. What's his overall anyway? 87.
The next twin up, Wesley Bell. He'll
All right,
get to
Wesley
take
Bell,
his
come
first
on, bud.
cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and lifted
Probably
in the air to
shouldn't have
left
swung
center.
at that.
Falling
I
for
was
it,
really
Richard.
high in the zone.
2 gone.
I always have that problem though. It's 11 o'clock.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl.
All right, David
no
Dahl,
on
let's go.
board for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And they go right
That's a
after him on the
beautiful
inside
pitch.
corner for strike 1.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Oh,
And he
error.
has some trouble with
He
it,
made.
but the recovery throw will be in time to. And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Ed Ashley.
Oh,
as he'll
no.
get his first opportunity.
I completely forgot I traded away Ed Ashley. Oh my God, he was a bomber.
Down and away, ball 1. And it's fouled away. Knuckleball, strike 3 called as that thing came back over the plate, 1 away.
Was that Hanley Ramirez?
Called strike to the
That is
35-year-old
him.
veteran. 0-1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial
Nice
to
play.
that as most people.
What?
He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Hold on here.
I was about
That
to
was
say,
really a close
I think
play,
he
so
was
checking
out
to
by
see
a
if they want to
hot
challenge
minute.
that safe call.
Let's
Yeah,
see.
Matt, definitely a close play right there, and we're going to take another look at it right
He's
here.
out by a
Boy, that's
mile.
just so
Angel.
tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see
Has
what
to
the
be
decision
Angel
is from the
Hernandez
dugout,
down there at
whether
first.
they want the
Has
challenge
to
or
be.
not.
I'm challenging that because I know for a fact he's out.
Indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty.
Is that
in
Angel?
Manhattan
I swear to
will
God, that's
review
Angel.
The play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
The Twins are challenging the previous play.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video?
How the
evidence
hell
to
do you call
overturn
him
this
safe
call?
off of that in
You know,
general?
I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first.
He's out.
Looks like a well-used challenge.
Here's Randall Grichuk.
Oh my goodness, another one of my
In
old
front of it,
players,
strike
Randall
1.
Grichuk. I need to stop
They'll work
trading.
on keeping this top
I
of
need
the
to stop
second
trading
alive.
really good players for really other good
Almost
players.
clipped the inside
That
with the
was
knuckleball,
a
but
nice
taken
pitch.
for a ball.
Subway Surfers just gave me a notification.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and the Tigers are in.
Why the hell did
column
Arthur
now.
Walsh
That's their
leap
first hit
instead
of
of
the
dive
contest.
for it?
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. He's
Jason
ready for his
Castro,
first at-bat of this early
Oh my goodness. Aw.
season contest.
He's a 99 overall.
That knuckleball dances
Jesus,
over
everyone
the
else
inside corner.
friggin', I don't know why.
Takes, and now he's down
Franchise
0-2.
mode after you play
I'm
for
not
like
sure,
3 or
but
4
he may have been
years,
taking to give a guy at
everyone
first a
like
chance to
either
run.
becomes
1
really
and 2
terrible
to the
or they
Tigers
become
catcher.
like the best of all time.
Is off at first with 2 away. Misses, ball 2.
Be nice if I can get him out here.
On the 8th pitch of the
Sit
at-bat.
down.
Now the
All right,
number
Arthur.
4 Minnesota hitter, Arthur Walsh. He took home the Silver Slugger Award in the American League a year ago. High fly
That ball
out
is
to deep right
crushed.
field. Castellanos.
Yeah, that's not
racing
coming back.
And it's gone. That one cut through the sky like a hot knife through butter.
Batting fifth.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, David Ortiz. Liner toward right center.
Dang.
And this is taken in just shy of the warning track.
Right
for
at
out
him.
Number 1. Here's Albert now. The head-to-head with James Paxton. He's batting .500, 6 for 12. He's taken him deep once. This is line to left, and he'll lay it.
What a play!
Catch. Wow. Here's Nelson Cruz now.
Alright, Cruz.
Trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second.
That was a terrible swing. Then I'm laying back now because my back's actually starting to kind of kill me.
2 out, nobody on.
Oh, there we go.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in
That
the
was
center.
wicked hard hit
And he will pull into second with a
to
2-out
be.
double. Up next for Minnesota, Manny Ramirez. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
All right, Manny.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. Cruz
Nope,
isn't
no.
stopping.
Oh, my God.
Here he comes to the plate. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
And now I'm up.
Digging in, Dylan. Here in inning number 2.
And I don't have
And he
any
swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
That I do not. Why'd I
Grounded
swing?
back
That
up the
was
middle.
garbage.
And an underhanded throw is in.
Oh well.
Leading off the inning, Nicholas Castellanos.
Dude,
And
I
they'll
don't
need
care
him to
what
get
it is,
something
dude. Whether or not
going
it's
here.
franchise,
And he
road
lays
to the
off pitch
show,
in there for the first
Diamond
strike.
Dynasty or not, dude. Nicholas Castellanos is
Strike 2
glitch.
called on the inner half. 0-2
He always
now.
has been, bro. I don't know why.
Just off the outside.
Him and that
time,
flashback
laid off
gold
for a ball.
Markakis and
Talk
Diamond
about
Dynasty.
frustrating as a pitcher.
Which I
You
would
make a great pitch
stream,
like
but
that,
every
the
single
guy
time I
just
try to
lays
stream
off
that,
of
I
it.
guess my internet just can't
Barely
handle
missed
it.
the zone.
Got him to go down swinging
Who
there.
is this?
Nicholas Castellanos
John Hicks?
goes down for the first out here in
I don't
inning number
remember John
3.
Hicks.
There's the
Is he like an actual player or? Yeah, he's an actual player.
fastball that gets the lower part of the zone called for a strike. Back up the middle. Iglesias to his left. He's there on to first, and there were 2 down. Digging into.
I know for a fact he is not Michael Chu.
Try it again. Michael Chu.
He only has
got
one
on
home
top.
run, and I
It
didn't
was a
see what he was
ground out
bagging.
to him last time.
He's batting. 385? Are you
Swung
kidding
through
me?
the strike zone that time.
That's
It's 98.
like
0-1.
hilarious.
And he takes strike 2. A bouncer to the left side.
I ran right over that.
And the off-balance
Yeah.
throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield
Danny
single.
Henchevaria.
Good
Yeah, Danny Henchevaria. Danny
fastball as he
Henchevaria,
gets the
whatever.
swing and a miss. Chu, the runner at first with 2 gone.
And also, a lot of people have been asking for like
Grounded down
a
the
face
third
cam and
baseline,
stuff,
but a foul
which
ball,
I
and
would
the
be
count holds it
down
0-2.
to do if I could
Hard hit
find
ball
like
to
a
short.
PlayStation
Scooped up on
thing.
the backhand. Off balance throw, but he
Are you
couldn't
kidding
get
me,
it
dude? That
so
looked-
it'll be scored as an infield single.
See, even Pujols thought he was he out though?
And hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as he looked to bring home that tying run from second.
Let me check. No, not that. I want to check replay vault. What are we in? 3rd inning. I want to check this. Get on the ball, please. Was he out there? That's so close. That is like... Okay, nope. He's safe. By like an eyelash.
Ready
he's
to
safe,
deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good swing.
That
Just
ball
gotta
could have
try
been
and straighten
crushed.
that
Why am I
one out.
throwing
Set.
low inside
Ball
fastballs
one.
to Ben?
Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Yanked on the ground down the line. Hard hit ball
He hit
to
the
second,
knuckleball,
and
and he may go home. He is
He'll come
Cruz.
home with it. Oh, and the throw
Gun!
Cruz is a good one. He's out at home plate.
Cruz, dude. Even in Diamond Dynasty, bro, he always he's had a
0-1 for him here in this one.
Not shortstop.
First offering on its way. Lifted in the air out towards left center.
That ball's actually hit pretty well. That is...
But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Now batting. Third base.
Standing in, Wesley Bell. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last.
Is that getting down? Yes, sir, it is. It's going to score a run. Get in there, Bell. Get in there.
Go to second, but he's in there. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Now
At the plate, David Dahl. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to left. Benintendi arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. And he's safe.
Excuse me.
Digging in.
Yeah, I just haven't been streaming lately.
We'll see what he's got.
I believe the last stream I did was a couple of
It's
minutes
coming. Here it is.
That ball's
Driven
crushed.
deep. At
But,
the wall. It is
yeah, I've just been, like,
gone.
busy.
So the bases are
I'm
clear
dealing
now
with some
following
stuff,
the
dude.
home
I'm trying to
run.
get a
Digging
job
in
right
is
now.
the
I actually,
designated hitter,
for those of you who are actually
Ortiz.
looking for one, I would really recommend the Indeed app. Like, they're not
Swing, and
kidding.
missed
Like,
that
you can
time. It's
send in
0-1.
applications, like, within seconds. I've sent in, like, 5, and I sent
Swing
in
and a
5
miss. It's
yesterday.
0-2. Hit hard to the right side.
But,
And that's the second out.
it's actually not bad.
Digging
But,
in
no,
now.
I've also been,
0 for 1 here in the early
really
going.
focusing on other stuff
Here's the first pitch
as
to
well.
him.
I mean,
High fly ball
gotta
out to
give-
straightaway center.
gotta give a
Richard
shout out
has it
to
in his
all
tracks,
the people
and
watching
the
this that are
inning is
Washington
over.
Nationals fans. I was a Nationals fan for that
Striking
World
forward
Series
now
too.
is the DH.
Even though I do
Gavin
like the
Ashley.
Astros,
He'll
they're
look
like
to
one of my
bounce
other,
back
they're like
after
my
striking out his last
third
time.
favorite AL
Yeah,
team.
always frustrating to go down.
Um,
Everybody does it, though. You'll have
I
a
was
few
had to go
ABs
for
where
the
you get completely fooled.
Nationals because they've
Look for him to be
never
on
won
the
it.
attack early in this at-bat.
Well, they haven't won it. Washington
and
hasn't
it's
won it
0-1.
since like 1928. And they're the
That's
Senators.
in there. And
But
he's deep
no,
in
the
hole
Nationals
now, 0-2.
have never won it.
Pretty unusual that you see a
Especially
5-0
since
hitter
they're the,
take 2
they
strikes
were
in
the
a row.
Expos. But
Typically,
it's good to know
those
that
are
they
some
got
of the most aggressive
um,
batters in the lineup.
they got
Pulls this
back.
one in the air out to left. And he
They
will
got
make
revenge
the play
for
out there, and there are 2 away now.
what was it, 94?
Next up from Detroit, Rendell Gritcher.
When that
Base hit in
Expos
his
team was
first trip.
going to the World Series and
The
MLB
windup
closed the
and the
doors.
0-1. Hit on the ground out to short.
The
Iglesias
Bruins are
is
doing
there.
pretty good too.
Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Celtics are as well.
Ready to
Best
deliver
record in
here
the
the
East.
first pitch. In there, no balls in the strike.
Patriots,
1 to Jason Castro.
8-1.
Castro can be considered
we were
a
the
bit of a one-dimensional
second
hitter,
to
I guess,
last,
in terms of making contact. He tends
undefeated
see
team to
the
fall.
ball at a
The
right-handed pitcher's
49ers
hands well.
fell in actually a really
Looking
great
at a
game
bat.
with the Seahawks. That was actually a really great game. I didn't see the overtime stuff because I actually went to bed because I was tired. But
Even though
no,
they're
hopefully
up by a boatload early on in this
hopefully
one,
that
they
Patriots
can't
can
get
do a
complacent
little
and
bit
get
better than what
lazy.
we did
They gotta keep the gas pedal down because this
last
team that
time
they're
against the
playing
Ravens
can
when they
strike and
just
score a lot of
they
runs
just
too.
Not in time,
unbelievable.
and
We
he's
couldn't
in
stop
there with a
them.
double.
I think all the Patriots really need is an offensive line, if we're being honest with ourselves here. If we have an offensive line that can protect Brady for 2 or 3 more seconds and really guard against the run, then we'll actually do really good.
He's going to wave him.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings.
Just,
so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle it at all, and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
It's really kind of weird too, because if the Niners and the Patriots both go into the Super Bowl, for example, against each other, everyone's just going to say that the winner won because they didn't have to play anybody.
He's going to have to lower his sights.
Hit high in the air down the right field line.
That's going to be kind of bogus because, well,
Castellanos is over to his left as he snags this one.
Niners have had to play Seahawks. We've had to play Baltimore. And then we've got the Eagles, Cowboys, Chiefs.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this
that ball was launched, by the way. That ball was
but
yeah.
Mike Myers answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from
But I mean, other than that, I mean, I have
the first pitch to him. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1.
I have good faith. Now, I've been asked a lot too from my buddy Gavin, who lives with me now. He's a Raiders fan. Do I believe I'm seeing the end of the Tom Brady era? And
follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
That's a really tough question for me to answer because I grew up, I was born in 2001. I grew up watching Tom Brady. I've seen 5 of the 6 Super Bowls because I wasn't born yet for when we won our first one against the Rams. And that's been my only quarterback I've ever watched. Is Brady. I mean, he's been like an idol for me. He was my superhero growing up, was Tom Brady.
Now at the plate, Nicholas Castellanos.
And I wanna say I don't think I'm seeing the end of Tom Brady, but I can't really ignore facts.
Oh, that's for sure going to
for
be
much
a pitch
longer.
He wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the
I mean, he's not in his
from
prime anymore
like
by
this.
any means
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
And it's kind of sad to say that because I remember that 2006,
drives it the other way to
2007,
racing back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall.
The 2007 year was unbelievable. I mean, it's still kind of sad when you think about it to know that, Asante Samuel dropped that interception. And if he just held on to that interception and if he didn't look where he was going to run first, we would have been 19-0. We would have never heard of the helmet catch. And I'm still going down saying that we got robbed by the luckiest catch in Super Bowl history. And people can say Edelman was lucky. Yeah, it was. But in the circumstances, we got robbed by the luckiest catch in Super Bowl history. And then it happened again with Mario Manningham.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0. And a little self-preservation down at digging in once
it's just
again.
always
Arthur
sad to think about it because, like, it's kind of like the same with baseball.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game.
I mean, football is a harder sport than baseball
We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully
in a way, because in football games, and don't get me wrong, that also takes a toll
toward the right side.
But
and that's into the
like
outfield.
everyone that I grew up watching in the MLB is gone. Guys like Jeter, Alex Rodriguez, Hideki Matsui, Manny Ramirez, David Ortiz, Coco Crisp, Julio Lugo, Mike Lowell, Jason Varitek, Felix Hernandez, Adrian Beltre.
And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the
Nick
zone
Swisher,
for strike one.
Mark Teixeira, Juan Uribe, Gary Sheffield. All those guys that, kind of dominated the early 2000s, Josh Hamilton as well. I mean, they're all gone, and it's all these new guys coming in, and I mean,
0-2 count.
I know eventually I'm not dumb, and I'm not going to sit there and deny it. I know
ball.
eventually Tom Brady is not going to be able to do what he does anymore. I know that eventually he's going to hang up the shoes, he's going to hang up the jersey,
Ready with
and
the
call
0-2.
it a career.
Drilled
And
down the line.
I've told everyone that I'm going to cry when that day happens, because, like I said before, he's like a superhero. And I'm usually not the type of guy that'll kind of put his heart out there
Previous history
on
with
stream.
fires, an impressive 4 for 7. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. It'll die on the warning track.
Again,
as the catch is made, and here comes
I
the
kind of
runner
can't
from
ignore the
third.
facts.
And the run is in to score
I mean,
from
Brady
third.
went from throwing 50 touchdowns in a year to throwing 30. Maybe now he throws 25, 26,
First offering on
which
its
is still
way.
not bad. Don't get me wrong, but
Smoked on the ground,
he's
left
not.
side. And that finds its way through.
He's not in
for a
his
base
prime
hit.
anymore, and people. I mean, don't get me wrong. He's still Tom Brady. You can never count Tom Brady out, and
Ready
never
to
will.
take his hacks again.
But
Dylan
there's only
Williamson.
so
As
much
he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched
that
over the wall last
Tom
time.
Brady can do by himself.
Looking to minimize the damage
As well.
here.
Just
Just a
keep it
miserable
cool.
effort there. It's 0-1.
But when you think about it, I mean, Brady's been, blessed with some pretty good receivers as well. Randy Moss, David Patton,
the 0-2 pitch.
some Deion Branch.
Line drive base hit. Now a long throw to
Wes
third.
Welker,
And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Tompkins, Edelman, Amendola.
It's back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring up the
Then we've
shortstop,
also had some pretty good
Jalen
tight
Six.
ends too, like Ben
First pitch
Coates,
coming, here it is.
Benjamin Watson,
Grounder down the
Rob
first base
Gronkowski,
line. But this is foul
Aaron
for the
Hernandez.
first
Well,
strike.
that didn't really last
In
very
his
long, but
career,
still he was a great tight
Iglesias
end. But
is slugging a little
and I
under
think
the
that
400 mark, so the chances of his
another
connecting
reason the
with the ball
Patriots
right
are
here
hurting
aren't
is because
particularly good.
we don't have
Slow
Gronk for
roller
the
down the
first
third
time in a
base
while.
line.
And that was Brady's
Ramirez, the
security
runner at
blanket.
third.
It was
Williamson
Big 87.
on at second with 2
you
down.
didn't find anybody else. You threw it either to James White, Sonny
Hard
Michel,
ground ball to
Deion
third.
Lewis,
Throw on to
or
first,
you
and
threw
a
it to
good job.
Gronkowski. And
Next will
it's
be the
hard to
designated
believe
hitter, Ed
that
Ashley. He'll try
he's
and do
gone.
what he can to work
I mean,
toward
he,
cutting into this big deficit.
Drafted
0-1 the
2013, I think.
count.
Didn't have a very long
Shortstop, and
career.
There's one away.
Was he drafted in
Now,
2010? I don't really
Ramirez,
remember.
0 for 2 for him to
He
this
must have been
point.
drafted 2009 or 2010 because he was
Wind
there
up
for
and
the
the
second
0-1.
Super Bowl.
Swing, high drive, left field,
But,
and deep. Ramirez racing back.
He didn't really have a long
All
career,
the way
and
into
it really
the
sucked that
upper
injuries
deck.
kind of took
Ready
him
for
away as
another
well.
chance. Rendell Gritchick, couple of singles to his credit thus far. Strike one to
because
start
he
the
was,
at-bat.
without a doubt in my mind, he's
And
the
that
best
finds the
blocking
target,
tight end to
nothing
ever
in
play the
2
game.
now.
But
1 run, 8 hits, and no errors in the ball game.
Brady has always been able to
Swing,
adapt though
strike
to
3
changes.
anyway,
That's
says
just
the
something
home plate
he
umpire,
does,
and
and
that's
we have
out
a
number
great
2.
group of receivers right now too. I mean,
And the changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one.
N'Keal Harry when he
And
comes
a
back,
strike to even the
Jacoby
count.
Myers,
1-1.
Julian Edelman.
Good
I mean,
knuckleball, and it's a called strike 2.
Guys like that, and then we have new tight ends too, like Matt Lacoste,
Throw to Pujols is going to
Ryan
be in time,
Izzo,
and the inning
Ben
is
Watson.
over.
But
At the plate, Wesley Bell, 2
Leading
for
off.
3 with a
there's
double on
only
his line so far.
Third baseman.
so much that
Bell.
Smoke toward the hole.
you can take
And this will
when
get
playing
through
football.
into right, and he's aboard.
Brady's
with a
been
single.
hit as well. He's been hit a lot. He's been getting
Stepping into
sacked
the
a
box,
lot more.
David
I've
Dahl.
witnessed
Could
in
really
recent
use a
years.
knock here, 0 for 3.
And I mean,
in the
he's
game
never
so
been
far.
the elusive type of quarterback. He's always been
Here's
the pocket,
first pitch to him.
pocket
Now a
master,
drive
really.
out to left center
And,
field.
I mean, he's seen every defense you can throw at him too. And I mean, without a doubt, you can
Bell
never count on Tom
rounds the
Brady. Like
corner
I said.
and is headed
But,
home. The
I mean,
relay
he'll always
throw,
be
and
big
he
clutch
is in
Tom.
there with an
you know.
RBI triple.
And I mean, you know, yeah, I mean, he's choked a couple of times when it comes down to it. I mean, he fumbled in the Super Bowl against Philadelphia, which gave them the ball back, allowed them to kick a field goal that really put the game on the reach. But he's also had amazing moments, like the comeback in the Super Bowl against Seattle, the comeback against Atlanta.
No balls in
I mean, comeback against the Saints in the regular season. I mean, he's been, in my opinion, my version of Tom terrific. Other people will say, you know, Tom Seaver. And yes, Tom Seaver was a great pitcher. But in football terms, Tom Brady will always be Tom terrific.
He's working on a 1-for-3.
But at the same time, though, statistically, you look at him and you're seeing a very slow decline. Now, I'm not going to be like, Kellerman and say that, oh, you know, this is the cliff for Brady. It's not going to be a cliff for Brady. It's going to be a very slow, gradual decline.
Now in the box,
Brady will never really hit a cliff, in my opinion. He'll slowly become, obsolete.
To left field and deep. Look at this. Gone to lead off the inning.
Yeah, kind of actually getting a little bit
stepping in and ready for another shot. John Hicks,
like I said, you know, he's been my Superman in a way.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Tom Brady. I mean,
and this is
there's nothing the guy hasn't done.
Second.
I mean, he'll always be the greatest quarterback in my opinion, especially if he wins number 7 this year. He will go down as the greatest quarterback. People can say Joe Montana, people can say Aaron Rodgers. They don't have the statistics that Brady has. And sure, you know, Montana was a great quarterback. Rodgers is a great quarterback. But when you look at it, they don't have the 6 Super Bowls. And sure, I've been told so many times, oh, Patriots cheated, Patriots did this, Patriots did that. Every team in the NFL is cheating. If you go on and you actually take there's a website or a page online that tells you how many times a team has cheated. The Patriots are like very low down on that list. I mean, sure, every team has cheated, but saying like, oh, deflate gate, like, come on, man, that was one of the stupidest things I've ever heard in my life. Was that someone intentionally, that Tom Brady ordered somebody to intentionally deflate the balls. But at the same time, though, that doesn't explain how LeGarrette Blount can slice through the defense with a deflated ball, but yet you blame Tom Brady. And the one time that he did throw the deflated ball, he was picked off. And he came out and he did so much better in the second half with an actual pumped-up ball. I mean, people take his greatness for granted.
He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
You can't do that anymore. You just can't.
Here's the 0-0 pitch.
You just can't take his greatness for granted anymore. And whether or not you love the guy or you hate the guy, you know, you may not even respect the guy. I respect the guy, and I know a hell of a lot more people that respect Tom Brady, and they're not even New England fans. My friend Gavin, for example, he's a Raiders fan. He respects Tom Brady. I mean, I'm going to a game, my first game ever, December 22nd against the Bills. And that's always kind of been a dream of mine to see Tom Brady before he does retire.
It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game.
It's kind of surreal, in a way, to go to a game. I mean, I'm hyped, don't get me wrong. And I want to thank my dad's friend down on the island there for giving us those tickets.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
It's breathtaking.
Standing in, Wesley Bell. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning.
And I've been blessed to see great teams. I mean, I saw the Red Sox break 87 years.
That one out of play for strike 1.
Or 86, whatever, 87. I've witnessed them done that. I witnessed
Runners
him
on
do
first
that,
and third, 2 away.
but I watched him do that. And my dad, I've seen as many World Series
Ripped on the ground
wins as my dad has, and my dad is 65. I mean, I know I'm lucky.
Now
I mean,
batting, Ed Ashley. Jason Morin
and
will
I'm
come on in
gonna
relief
be
as he'll
very
make his second
just
appearance of the season so
Your
far.
attention, please.
There's a fastball
I
right
can't
down
wait to
Broadway,
tell like
taken
my
for a
kids and my
strike.
grandkids
As we near the end of this
when
one,
they
it's
ask
clear
me
the
about
long ball has
Tom
played a
Brady,
big role
to
in
just sit
today's
down and
outcome.
tell them the
Dan Dero,
stories
what are your final thoughts on what we've seen
about him.
Yeah, just
and
non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the
tell them how
offense took
great
full
he was,
advantage.
and that I was
You know,
there to
Dero, one of the
witness it.
things about pitching is you want to have location.
But
and
do
it
I
was
think
obvious
I
in
am
this
seeing
one
the
today
end of Tom
that
Brady?
the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay in the long
In a
ball.
way
It's
I
big part of
do,
this one here.
and in a way I
The
don't.
third baseman.
So he got him swinging. Ed Ashley goes quietly to lead off the eighth. Hanley swings and sends it to
I do
deep
think that I'm
left.
seeing the end
Is there, and he brings it in on the warning
of
track.
the good part, of some of the good parts of Brady. I do think I am seeing the end of that.
Rendell Grichuk is 2 for 3
But
thus
I
far.
don't think I'm
And he gets
completely
ahead
done seeing
0-1.
Tom Brady yet.
Bases
No.
are empty here with 2 men out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
I
Two
mean,
great pitches down.
he says he wants to play till he's
Right
45.
past-
I don't see him playing till he's 45. I really don't.
Trying to pick things up where he left off,
Lead
David
up
Dahl.
for the Twins,
First delivery
The
to him on the
fielder.
way.
David Dahl.
I mean,
Line drive, and that's a base
he's
hit into
one
center
big hit
field.
away from being
So
done.
the Twins put their leadoff
And I
hitter
know
on
that.
to get the inning started.
And I know that
Into the
eventually
box,
The batter, number
Arthur
8.
Walsh.
I'm
He's
gonna
already
cry
got 4
because he's
RBIs
gonna
in
leave. I
this
know
one.
eventually it's gonna happen.
First off,
And he does become a free agent
Just
at the
able
end
to
of
get
the
a
year.
piece of that for strike 1.
And if he is gonna
Tough spot here to turn two
not
off this
re-sign
guy
with
at the
New
plate.
England, if he's
One of
gonna
the
go with
things
another
you really
team,
have to make sure defensively
then that's
to
fine.
make sure you get at least one out. Don't try to
I'm
turn
still
that
gonna
double
cry
play. If
then
you get the
because,
sure out
you
at
know,
second, take
there
that. You
goes
can get
my
it at
Superman,
first. Well, that's
you know.
just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get one out in a spot like this.
It will.
And he is in
I'll
there.
always cheer for
The
him.
designated hitter.
I don't care if he's
David
going up against the Patriots or not. I will always cheer for Tom Brady. And that's
He's
just
set.
something
Here
that,
it comes. Line
You
toward
know.
the alley in left center. And this
In a way, I
is
mean, I
turning
love the
ugly
guy.
now as
Like-
this ball's down for extra bases. Walsh is on his way home.
you know,
He
I've always
scored.
wanted.
Now
When
at
I'm
the
throwing a
plate,
football out in the
Albert
backyard,
Pujols comes into this
throw just like
appearance in the
Brady.
midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Pujols.
Here comes
And
the
if
first
he is
pitch.
gonna hang it up,
This is line to left.
I would really want him to do it in a
Benintendi
Patriots
is there,
uniform
and he makes
instead
the
of a
catch
team
for the
like
out.
instead of a
So
team like
striding forward now, Nelson Cruz.
Chargers
He was a
or
fly
some
out
team
for
like
him in
that.
his last trip.
Cruz.
First pitch on its way. Now a drive.
And I
by
know
Cruz.
eventually Bill
Deep
Belichick
left
as
field.
well is going to leave.
Goodbye home run.
And
Brandon Workman.
I think we're in good hands with that, but
She'll try to keep the
people
deficit
are
right
asking
where
me
it
as
is.
well.
7. Brandon.
Manny Ramirez
You know.
will be the first one to greet him.
Am
as
I
he'll
ready
start
for when the
fresh here
Patriots
with
aren't
the
gonna be
bases
good?
empty following the home
Yes,
run.
I'm
Benintendi
ready for that
is in
because
his
I
tracks now
got a
as he
tattoo
makes
on
the
my
catch
shoulder
for out
that
number
says
2.
Patriots
Dylan.
because I'll always be a
Dylan
Patriots.
Williamson. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Driven deep at the wall.
Yes, I know
It
eventually we're
is
not going to be
gone.
going to Super Bowl after Super Bowl after Super Bowl and winning
So the
and
batting
winning.
order turns
We're
over
winning
now.
2 out of
Set
3.
to
I know
go.
that.
Jose Iglesias. He reached
And
the
I'm ready
fielder's
for that.
choice previously.
I mean, it sucks. Don't get me
Now
wrong.
that ball is smoked.
I mean,
carrying to deep
It sucks
left.
realizing that
And he will get
your
there
team
to
eventually
make
is
the
not
run.
going to be good, and that you just want to enjoy the ride. while you
Sliding
can.
into the box, Jason Castro. He'll try
And I'm
lead
enjoying
things
this
off here
ride
in inning number 9.
a lot. I mean,
The windup
you know,
and
seeing the Red
0-1.
Sox win 4 championships.
And low, it's a ball
I
and a
mean,
strike.
that's something my dad never thought he was going to see. That's something I never thought I was going to see. And
Grounder
you know, my
hit
dad has
hard
also
down
told
the
me
first
stories about, you
baseline.
know,
But this is a foul
about
ball
times I
as the
wasn't
count
so
holds
lucky. I
steady
never
at
got to
1 and
see
2.
the Celtics win,
Fouled away.
you know, 15
Now another
championships.
1-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say.
You know, I never
His
got to
third
see
punch
the
out of
greatest
game.
team ever in the 86 Celtics. I never got to see Larry
He'll
Bird,
start him here with
I never
a
got to
changeup,
see
but it's
Robert
taken for
Parrish.
ball 1.
Kevin McHale,
High in the
Casey
air down the right field
Jones,
line.
Sam Jones, John
And
Havlicek,
foul.
Bob Cousy. I never got to see
1-1.
those guys. And I never got to see the
Slapped
greats
hard
like
the
Ted
opposite
Williams,
way.
Carl
Cruz
Yastrzemski,
back in
Tony
plenty of time to put this
Conigliaro,
away, however,
Jim Rice,
and there
Freddie
are two
Lynn,
gone.
Bobby Dorr.
Digging
You know,
into
I
the
never
back
got to
of
see
the
those
box
guys.
next
I never
is
got to see
John
guys like
Hicks.
Harmon
It was a
Killebrew.
flyout for him
At
in
the
his
same
last
time, though,
trip.
I never
Now
got
an
to see
off-speed pitch gets the outside.
other
It's
great
a called
players
strike.
either play.
Hey, when one of your
You know,
better
from
pitches
other
hits
teams.
this great changeup, you can't be
You know,
afraid
guys
to
like,
Cruz is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game
wow,
is
that game
over.
actually went by pretty fast. Probably because I was talking. But, no, I never really, I didn't get to see I never got to see perhaps one of the greatest baseball teams of all time. I never got to see the '85 Bears. My dad did, however, when they went into the Super Bowl and they kicked the Patriots' ass. You know,
Happy
my
Saturday
dad.
morning to you. Here's
Dad
the
was
news
able
and
to see
results
that.
from Friday. Starting in the American League Central, the Minnesota Twins tallied 5 home runs overall as they cruised to the win against the Tigers, 15-2.
And it's
The
sad.
Chicago White Sox combined
Really, it
to
is,
allow only
to,
4 hits as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx, 5-0.
to see people
The Indians got 12 hits in this one as they beat the
That-
Royals in Kauffman Stadium 7-5. Brian Morales drove in 4 and had a
that
home run
don't
as
know,
Toronto took care of the Rays,
or that never got to
5-4.
see.
The Orioles swatted 4
You know,
home
guys
runs in this
like-
one as they took down the Red Sox
you know,
on the
guys like
road,
that.
10-3.
And you know,
The Seattle
I'm
Mariners
very
knocked out
happy
10 hits
that
as
I
a
was
team
able
as
to
they got the home victory against the Astros,
see
5-4.
guys
The Texas
like
Rangers
Tom Brady,
totaled
like
11.
Rob Gronkowski. I mean, you know, I'm happy that I got to see them. You know, I don't know where I'd be with them. You know, without them. I mean, you look at guys like you look at guys like look at guys like Patrick Mahomes, for example. And you know that kid's gonna go someplace. He has too much potential not to go somewhere. And it kind of sucks realizing that. Because he's not on the Patriots. I mean, he's a great talent. 100%. And, it just sucks realizing that, you know, the quarterbacks that I grew up watching aren't the standard
First
anymore.
open.
I mean,
Striding
Tom Brady
in,
will always
Michael
be a standard.
Chu,
Guys
who
like
will
Aaron
lead
Rodgers,
this one
that'll
off
always
today.
be a standard.
For Detroit,
You know,
the second
Pops
baseman,
this one up.
Michael
Malone is calling for it.
Chu.
Looks it into his glove,
mean,
and there's one gone.
it's sad realizing
So
that
digging in now,
Yeah.
Danny Echeverria. He's ready for his first at-bat of this
that
early
guys are
season
just
contest.
gonna, fade
One ball,
out.
no strikes to count.
I mean, talk
Countdown,
about
ball
people
and a
that friggin'
strike.
When I used to watch
1-1.
wrestling, when I used to watch wrestling,
Hot shot on the ground is short.
I still kind of do.
Scope has it.
Not gonna
And
lie to you.
quickly there are two
But when
away.
you look at guys like Cena, you know, he was also my
So
superhero
bases
growing
are
up. I've
empty
always
here
been
with
Cena.
two gone. And up next,
And,
the exciting
you know,
left-handed
he's
bat of
not
Andrew
doing it anymore,
Benintendi. No
really.
balls and a strike to count.
I mean, you look at guys like CM
Swing
Punk.
and a
Now, granted, he
liner.
came back.
That gets down, and the inning will continue.
You look at,
Throw
he
into
came back
second.
on,
And he's able to
WWE
hustle his
backstage,
way
and I
to
still want to know
second
what's
as
going
he'll
on with
reach
that.
here
That's
with a
something I'm
two-base
very
hit.
interested in.
Here's the first pitch to him. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets
I
the
want to
call.
see how that happened.
That's taken.
But,
Now it's 0-2.
You look at guys like Triple H,
This
who aren't
is
really
line
fighting
to
anymore.
left.
Look at guys like Shawn Michaels,
And nothing will come
you
of the
know,
two-out double.
Batista, Undertaker.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder.
The only
David
one that's
Dahl.
really active
He'll lead
anymore
things
is
off here
Orton,
in the bottom
Kofi
half of the
Kingston.
first.
The center fielder, David.
Hard hit ball to short. Played on the backhand. And the
don't get me wrong, I like a lot of the new guys
late,
too.
So a good effort that
Seth
time,
Rollins,
but it's an
Roman
infield
Reigns,
single.
I like a lot of those guys.
Settling in now, Michael Franco.
You know, I remember
Headed
friggin'
against Michael
the
Pineda.
Fiend Bray
Just a
Wyatt
couple
when
of
he was
matchups, no
Husky
hits in
Harris.
2 at-bats.
When he's with the new Nexus.
This is a foul ball.
Or no, when he was with the Nexus. Yeah, I remember when he was Husky Harris, and then he came back as Bray Wyatt. And, you know, he won the WWE Championship, and that was actually pretty cool to see. And then,
Usually doesn't walk
I don't know, he needed to change a character, so they gave it to him in The Fiend.
The translation on that is that he throws a lot of strikes, but
absolutely incredible
strikes.
what they did with that character. I mean, it's just perfect.
At times he kind of tiptoes.
I mean, Finn Balor, you know, AJ Styles. I mean, he's another one I grew up watching.
He tends to
AJ
nibble a little
Styles.
bit, and then when he brings the ball into the strike zone, and when
Samoa
he does,
Joe,
he
another
becomes
one.
much more predictable. And what happens with that? The hits per 9 innings tend to go
Kurt
up.
Angle.
Coming to the plate now, Arthur Walsh. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That ball
It's actually pretty cool.
absolutely crushed.
And, I mean, like I said, I like a lot of the new guys that are coming in here. Kevin Owens. I've always been a Kevin Owens fan, even when he was a blatant heel. I love Kevin Owens.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Jonathan Scope.
The Undisputed Era, and they're okay. I mean, NXT itself, in my opinion, is actually very good. I tend to watch that a little bit more, but I also like to watch AEW now. With guys like Kenny Omega and Dean Ambrose and John Moxley. You know, it's actually very refreshing to see what AEW is doing. They're bringing back blood, you know, stuff like that. They're bringing back violence. You know, that's stuff that, you know, I watched growing up friggin' ECW when guys would friggin' use cheese graters on each other to friggin' bust them wide open and stuff like that. Hit them over the head with glass, and, you know, that's when I really liked wrestling. But people nowadays are like, you know, we don't really want that. You know, it's too violent and stuff like that. It's not really wrestling. Well, wrestling is made off of violence.
He missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall.
Like, it's
not in time, and he's in.
Now I know it's fake. Don't get me wrong, but it's always been built off of violence. Like, you never have like a traditional like standard wrestling match with like grappling and trying to pin each other, you know, with one count. It's never been like that. It's always been throwing punches, hitting each other over the head with chairs, throwing each other through tables and shit.
That's for sure going to be a
and, you know, that's the stuff I like. I don't know, I always like when people get busted wide open. And,
got him swinging on the fastball.
And then WWE decided not to do it anymore. Now they've brought chair shots to the head back. And they've brought stuff like hitting each other in the head back as well, which was, I think they copied that from AEW because they knew AEW was doing it again. And, no, first time I saw a chair shot to the head again was the Hell in a Cell match between Seth Rollins and The Fiend. And, you know, I was kind of like, wow, you know. That ball is absolutely destroyed. But no, like, you know, I really like what they're doing with wrestling again. Now, I don't like what WWE is doing because now they're kind of doing like a Monday Night Wars again. But this time it's like NXT versus SmackDown or Raw, and it's kind of like, what are you guys doing? Like, I don't understand it necessarily. But
he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
I mean, I understand, you know, that's kind of what made the business popular back in the day was, you know, the Monday Night Wars, WCW versus Raw, and, you know, you only had about, what, 8 guys on WWE that were really leading the charge. You had Austin, Undertaker, Kane, Triple H, Shawn Michaels, and Road Dogg, Road Dogg, Jesse James, and Mr. Ass, Billy Gunn.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. High and deep down the
and
left
you had Mick Foley, Cactus Jack, you had The Rock. I think I already said The Rock. But, like, you know. Then you had the Nation of Domination, the British Bulldog. He was technically in WCW at that time. And, I mean, at that time, you know, there's only like maybe 15 people in WWE at that time, and they kind of led the charge. that was just a great friggin', that was to decide who's running the business.
And that'll get to the third baseman.
And don't get me wrong, I've seen different stuff from that. I mean, there are movies on it, for Christ's sakes. The Monday Night Wars with DDP. I mean,
that ball is absolutely.
I mean, it's quite amazing to watch like good old-fashioned wrestling match like that. Not like all this new stuff where it's just all talking. I mean, hell, if I wanted to watch talking, I'd watch one of my live streams and like podcasts or something.
Into
like
center field, line drive base
like,
hit. So that keeps the bottom of the second going.
I don't know.
Now it would be the Minnesota DH, David Ortiz. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
But no, it's
Throw over to first, just keeping him
very cool to see, what they're doing with the wrestling business again. I mean, I haven't watched TNA in a while, but I don't know what they're doing either. But I mean, like, WWE's running out of ideas, like big.
First offering on its way.
You can tell. I mean, having Lana and Bobby Lashley having an affair, I think that's what's going on now. When Rusev and Lana are like married in real life, and like Bobby Lashley fucking making out with her. Wow, that voice crack was incredible when Bobby Lashley like making out with her and shit. Like, what the fuck are you guys doing? Didn't they do another thing like that in the past? I think. Yeah, they did that with like Kane, Lita, and Edge. I think they did. Yeah, they've done that like multiple times.
At the wall, it is gone.
They did it with Edge, Lita, and Matt. And
here's Albert now.
Did it with Triple H, Test, and Stephanie McMahon.
Infield in the overshift here now.
They're running out of ideas when they keep
hard liner to center field.
Shit.
Richard is there and he puts it. Digging into the batter's box next.
And what they did with Cain Velasquez was
absolutely right there is Albert.
Having him lose to Lesnar and be a criminal lock, like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Like, why? Just so you can build up Lesnar again, so that way he can,
and he turns this
win the title again. Well, he already has the title, but he wins the title again, and then he, loses it and leaves for like another 4 months, and then comes back. And that's really who you want as your champion, someone who's not going to defend it on a regular basis. People like Cena, Punk, Triple H, Orton, guys that would defend it.
Grounder down the line at third.
Every night. That's another thing that's kind of wearing down is there's not a lot of title matches unless it's on pay-per-view. It's not even pay-per-view, it's a WWE network.
Hit hard on the ground towards second.
My uncle actually gave that to me, and I used to watch all the pay-per-views and stuff. That's how I'm so up-to-date and stuff, and I still watch like the top 10 moments that they put out every week or something like that to really, highlights and stuff like that. I don't really watch the full shows anymore. Just because of the simple fact that it's just like all talking mostly, and it's like just really not really fun to
into the box. Logan Thurman. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach to AB.
People that like I don't like as well, like Baron Corbin.
Like, for out number one.
What the fuck, man?
Now to the plate,
like, he's such a dick. I mean, you got the Miz and stuff too. I mean, I've always
here's the nothing and nothing pitch. High in the air.
That's
down
actually
the
why
right
I kind of hated the Miz for a long time. But then I started to kind of like him and stuff when he was telling about like how he busts his ass off and shit. I mean, all those guys do. But I mean, like, you're talking about.
This one is crushed. Back, and
they're bringing back Rey Mysterio, for example, to face Lesnar for the WWE Championship.
Back to the top of the order now.
I mean, if Rey wins, fucking Lesnar's just gonna leave again for another 4 months and then come back again.
And he fouls this
with
one
like a beard again or something like that, just to friggin' try to win a title. And that's all WWE does, is they put a title on Lesnar, and then they have someone beat him, and then he leaves, and then he comes back again. Like, I don't see what like, how that's good for business is to have friggin' Lesnar win a title again, and then leave, and then come back, and win it again, lose it, and leave.
Two, including a home run. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center.
Stupid, really, is what it is.
And this will get all the way to the wall now.
mean,
and he
right.
is in the second
me and my
base
dad
with
used
a
to
double.
watch it
His
back when like
third
the
hit
title
this
matches every
afternoon.
week.
Now batting.
The next
Like
twin
you get
up,
like
David
a World
Ortiz.
Heavyweight Championship
He
match,
singled his
United
last
States
time
Championship
up.
match, and
He's set. Here it
Intercontinental
comes.
Championship match. Yeah, you don't friggin' get none of those anymore unless it's on, unless it's a pay-per-view
Rounds
or
third
one of
and
the
is
big
digging for
events.
the
You don't
plate.
get
He'll
that.
score
I
easily
don't even know who the
as
U.S.
they extend
champion
their lead
is
even
anymore.
further.
I don't even know who the
Behind
Intercontinental
again.
champion
Jonathan
is either,
Scope.
actually.
2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll
I don't.
just at the
Who
end
the frig are
and
the
winds
tag
up a
team
long
champions
foul
too?
ball.
I know the
Well, this
SmackDown
season
ones
is
are the
off
New
to a
Day.
rough
I know
start for him.
that. I
think
don't
the
know who
worst
the
part
Raw
is when you're
tag
getting your
team
hat
champions
handed
are.
to you early this season. You look up and you see your
Line to shortstop.
Like I just don't.
Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Ed Ashley.
lots
I
of
don't-
baseball left in this one.
I don't
Still
really
early
keep that
on,
much up to
but you
date
don't
with
want to
anymore.
fall
Now
too
that they
far
have like
behind.
I know the
They're
NXT
already
champions
down by
Adam
a
Cole.
bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to
Then
get
you got
on
guys like
and
Tommaso
set the table for
Ciampa.
the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Johnny
And a check
Ananas.
swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Hanley.
Fastball on the first pitch, and it's
Guys like
taken
that,
for
you know,
strike
that's some
one.
entertaining stuff.
In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
But I mean, like,
Now a swing and a miss by Ramirez as he's dispatched.
You can't
back
just
to the
keep
dugout
pulling.
out number 2.
Next for the Tigers.
the same old shit
And here's the
over
first
and
pitch
over again.
curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but
You just
this
can't do
at-bat
that.
seems to be a totally different.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side.
Head to the bottom of the fourth now.
Digging in, Albert Pujols. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already
I
sizable
would talk about
lead.
politics on this stream, but that's
Fly ball
just
out
something
toward
I'm
left
not
center
gonna do.
field.
Cause I always
is
cause
there,
you
and a big
fucking
sigh of
problem.
relief out on the mound as Pujols is retired on just 1 pitch.
Now batting. Right
Standing in, Nelson
Nelson.
Cruz. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. This is hit sharply to the left side. That gets down, and
Always
he's got
cause
himself a base hit.
And I mean, a lot of
At
people know
plate,
where I
Logan
stand on
Thurman.
everything.
He
Down
doubled
batter.
earlier in the game, 1-for-2 to this point.
Thurman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit pretty well out to left field. Benintendi ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
I'm just saying though, it's kind of like,
Ready to take his hacks again. Dylan.
look, I could talk
As
about a
Eller
lot of
follow
stuff on
up the
stream,
two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that last
but at the
at-bat
same time,
went
some of that
deep.
stuff I
He
don't
turned around
even
a
really
pretty
want to
good fastball,
get
so
into.
I'm kind
You
of
know?
thinking this guy's a good bat.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run.
Now
So
batting.
the lineup flips
The
over
center
and digging in, David Dahl. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first
Ooh,
pitch.
I gotta go pee.
Sky
That's
down the
something
left.
I'm gonna go do really quick. And I have returned.
Field line. Benintendi
Sorry
sprinting
about that.
after it,
Sometimes
and
you
they
gotta take a pee
can't
break
run it
during the
down.
stream. Yeah.
Set to deliver the 0-1. He pulls this one.
I've been realizing, man,
deep to
lately
right
too,
center
that
field.
ever since
Go
like
crazy, folks.
PlayStation
Go
took
crazy.
like the
It's
Facebook
a home
integration off,
run.
I barely get any viewers. Like I'll get one or two, but like I never get
for him in
like.
his last at bat.
Yeah, that last at bat.
I never get like
he
what I
turned that
used to with like
fastball on. He didn't hit it.
when I back in, the first year, I get like
Hey, listen, a home run is a home
17
run.
viewers. Then I was able to
Now,
stream it live at PlayStation so people
And
can
we'll
just
see if
join
he
in.
can get
and
something into the
everything.
gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple.
I mean, it's just kind of odd.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
That, and I know
Lifted the
how
other way
people
down the
are,
left field
you
line.
know, around
And
where I live.
that
Anyway.
will end up a foul ball.
Not a lot of people like me.
1-1 to
some
Jason
stupid
Castro.
mistakes, but then again, you know, every little thing that happens lately has just been my fault.
Fouled off.
People don't even bother to like question me about it or anything like that.
Fastball called, strike
Which
3,
it sucks,
and there's
don't
the
get me wrong,
first out
but
of the
like
inning.
the constant
The right
things that I get
fielder
sent, man.
Toward the
God,
gap in
dude.
right center. This is going to be a base
Like
hit,
some of the
and he
stuff,
may
man,
take
I could
that
put
big
people
turn
in
at first.
jail for a long time for saying. You know,
And
just
he's
putting
able
it in
to
writing
hustle
right
his
there. And I
way
know
up the
better than
second as
anybody
he'll
else not
reach
to put
here
it in
with a
writing.
two-base hit.
And
The
First pitch of the at-bat.
you know, it's just kind of
That finds the
dumb.
zone, a called strike. Hard hit ball
Threatening
to
to beat
second.
someone up.
Takes it in.
You know,
And a
asking
throw
for
to
my
Pujols
address
is
and
in
shit
time
too,
for
and
the
come to
second
my
out.
house. It's like you're
Here's
not.
the first pitch
You're
to
very
him.
smart for me.
Right there for
Just
strike
saying.
1. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. And it's 2-1
I mean, that
to
and
the
people
Tigers
around here
leadoff
too, they
hitter.
never give, you know, once
Ball
you
3-1
once
now.
you make a mistake, man.
I
they
can't
never
tell
let
you how
forget
big
it.
a pitch the last one was. The difference between
Kinda
3-1
dumb
and
like
2-2.
that, too.
2-2,
A lot
you're
of
probably
people,
taking a turn
you
for
know,
the
can't
dugout.
keep my name out of their mouth a lot. You know, I've lost
And
a
he
couple
will get there to
of
make
friends
the-
lately too that I actually thought were my friends.
Next will be the cleanup hitter.
I'm not going to go
David
ahead and say their
Ortiz.
names.
He came
because,
through with an
the
RBI
bigger person
single in his
here, but
last
I'm not gonna
at-bat.
David.
put them on blast live where
In
they
the right
can't
field,
defend
that's a base
themselves,
hit.
unlike what they do. So, you know, who's really the mature
Here's
one
Jonathan
here?
Scope now.
You know, they'll put me on blast on their Snapchat stories or shit, you know, where I can't even see it. You know,
Ready to
defend myself
deliver.
for it,
Here's
and
the
then people
first
add
pitch.
me,
Down the
you
third
know, on
baseline.
Snapchat and shit like
This
that.
gets
and,
foul. It's 0-1.
tell me, you know, oh, you're a piece of shit and everything like that. When it's like, dude, you didn't even ask for my side of the story. You know, you didn't.
Hit pretty well
You didn't
out toward
ask
right
me, you know,
center
what
field.
happened or anything like that. And then,
on the move. He's
you
not
know,
going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the run.
like, I'm
from
not the one
first.
that puts people on blast on.
And they've really
their
got something
Snapchat
going here.
stories
Runners
when
at
I
second and
can't even
third to
see it,
start the
or,
inning.
you know, when they can't even see it.
Now at the plate, Albert
The first
Pujols.
baseman, number
He's
five.
hitless in
Me.
3 at-bats to this
You know, I
point.
want to be able to have
From
them,
the stretch.
you know, defend themselves,
Now
so, you know, at
Pujols
least
smacks
talk to
one
me
to left.
face
Lots
to
of
face,
carry
which
on
a
this
lot of
one.
people around these
Home
parts
run.
are too scared to do.
Digging in, Nelson Cruz.
But then they claim they're not
After
scared,
reaching
but
on
when
a
I see
single
them
in
in
his
public,
last
they
time
have
up.
literally nothing to say to me.
Hit high in the
And they,
air.
like,
There it goes.
go out of their way to
See
ignore
ya.
me. Like, they'll, like, when I'm walking downtown or something like that, and someone will, like, go to the other side of the street,
So
or just,
striding
like,
in, Logan
you know,
Thurman
going
blew
out of
out
the way
in
or
his
something.
last at-bat. Here comes the
And
first pitch.
That's fine.
Now this ball's hit out to deep left center.
But I mean, if you're gonna,
That'll
like,
hit off the wall in left center. Goodbye, home run.
but like, if you're gonna say that stuff, like, I just
Ready to take
imagine
his
saying
tags
it
again.
to your
Dylan
face.
Williamson.
Because I've
As
always
he'll look to
been that
follow
type
up
of
the
guy.
two
Like,
on
if I have a
homer he
problem with
launched
you,
over
yeah,
the
sure,
wall
I'll
last
text you
time.
that I have a problem with you. But then I'm not afraid to, I'm not afraid to tell you
He
right
got a
to your
fastball and
face.
didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a
It's
little
just
bit
kind of
differently
sad
this
to see
time.
how people
He'll
do
hit some
like
off-speed
that.
pitches.
Third
How
baseman in
people
tight,
put
protecting the bunt
people
to
on
first
blast.
base.
And,
Line drive to center field. Richard is back, and he'll get there to
It's
make
real.
the play for route number 2.
really tough thing to
Ready
do,
once
actually.
again, Michael Franco. It was a two-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB. He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it
And on
down.
the ground.
Throw on to first will finally retire him as the Next for the Tigers,
Speaking of
a Danny
Snapchat,
He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
Way inside with that one. Pretty easy take
not
there.
Really close.
Hit out towards second. Walsh fields it cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. The left-handed hitting.
I mean, sorry, I'm posting something on my Snapchat as we speak. So, alright, sweet. See if I've gotten any. I mean, you know, yeah, so that's there now. I posted that up there on my old Snapchat. I don't really use that one anymore though, because of the stuff, like I said, that's been going on. I get very not nice messages on there, and it's not really good for my health or theirs for me to read that. Yeah, I'll resume the game here in a minute. There we go. Alright.
Andrew Benintendi stands in. He was a ground
But,
out
like,
victim
yeah,
last
like,
time.
I don't...
There's the fastball.
I don't
that
get
gets the
the
lower
whole,
part of the zone,
like,
called for a strike. And there's a fastball well off the
whole
plate
thing,
inside.
People, like,
This
have,
is line to left.
like,
That's in
they
for a
don't
base hit,
know
and
my
he's 2 for
story.
3.
They don't know what I've been through. They don't know what I've done. And they
next to
pick out these one or two little snippets from past mistakes I've made, and they always use that.
Something off there and had him way out in front.
And you know, some of the insults too that I've been getting called lately, like pedophile, like,
and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard.
And then a bunch of other really just stuff I'm not going to get into on stream. Let's just say there's been some false allegations that could really lead to something big. But
swing and a miss, and they'll dodge
like, it's just
a
not,
major bullet that time. 2 away.
It's not
Grichuk puts a good swing on it. This ball's carrying
rushed. But no, it's not.
And that's a home run.
Not okay.
Into the top 10.
I mean, really, you know, if you've got something to say, I'd rather you say it to my face
It was a
than not
backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at bat.
Yeah, in today's game,
I don't blame a lot of people
completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down
liking
looking.
me
Expect
a lot.
him to be a little
I
bit
get
more
that.
aggressive
You know,
at
I've
the
made
dish this
mistakes. You
AB.
know, I used to be a very shitty person. And in a way, I guess I still kind of am. But,
and he's got a shot at history here.
You know, we're all human. You know, we make mistakes and stuff. But, you know,
sent on the ground out to second.
I understand, you know, it's people's choices whether or not they choose to forgive and stuff like
number
that.
4 Minnesota hitter.
But you forget, I live in a very, like, democratic, liberal
Liner toward right center.
liberal town.
And that's another base hit.
You know, filled
him.
with
He's on a
feminists and
tear in
stuff
this
like
one.
that, but that's another thing. You know, it's okay to be a feminist, I don't care. But pretty hard to really get your reputation back if you do a little mistake and they just take it out of context. Saying that I'm a basic white male and everything else, like, you know, you're bringing race into stuff you really shouldn't.
That ball is
and that's not good at all. I mean, in some other states, you know, depending on what you would, you know, say to somebody like that, you know, you could get shot or killed for saying something stupid like that. And the people around here, you know, they don't really understand that.
Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1.
And I know what I just said, you know, about getting shot and killed. So people are going to bring up gun rights. Again, it's another fucking stupid political thing that Democrats have been trying to do for fucking years now. Because they don't like the idea of Americans being able to defend themselves. And they have the belief that guns kill people and that people do not kill people. People kill people and guns help. You know, like I said, man, living in a town, a little town, not to mention too, where everybody knows everybody. I mean, it's not easy at all. Necessarily, it's just not very easy to
There's a swing and he sends a ball high in
do
the
a lot
air
of the things that I wish I could do. You know? I can't really. A lot of the people that I thought were my friends, like I said, man, you know, after this recent thing that happened, which I'm not going to get into because, you know, reasons clearly. I mean, with, you know, threats and stuff like that being made. Well, not threats about saying stuff on stream, just threats in general.
Is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
No one's threatened me if I've said anything on stream that they're gonna come kill me.
He's 2 for 4.
But no, I've lost a couple of people that I thought were actually pretty close friends. And one thing about me too. Oh yeah, I know. Here we go. Dylan's gonna open up again and get sensitive, something that I don't do on stream ever, but I've done it once already and I'm gonna do it twice. I have very bad social anxiety and really bad social problems. What that means is it's very hard for me to make friends, and it's really hard for me to trust people as well. And you know, when I give you my trust and I say that you're my friend or my brother, I mean that. Like, I'm not gonna go ahead and stab you in the back. That's just something that's not me. I mean, I've been stabbed in the back, but you know, people are stolen from me. I mean, you know, people have, you know, used me.
Now here's a swing and a little
That's just something that I kind of got used to. And it sucked. It really did, and it still does. But when, like, for example, now that I'm older and stuff like that, you know, it's really a lot harder to learn to trust people.
Those are the pitches you only get.
And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it. And the leadoff
man. You know, my buddy Gavin who lives with me, you know, he has my full trust. He's like my best fucking friend. My dad, my best
and a ground ball for an out on his line so far.
You know,
ball 1.
Well,
you know, we've argued and stuff like that. You know, we've said shit to each other that both of us probably shouldn't have. You know, we've gotten arguments and shit like that. But, you know, that's what friends do and stuff like that. You know, brothers and shit like that get in arguments too.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted down the line in left.
It's, like I said, it's very hard when you have
foul territory, and there are 2 men out.
Deal with people that you thought were your friends posting on their Snapchat stories about saying how, you know, I'm a piece of shit and that, you know,
can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Well, in reality, you never really got the full story, and you just assumed one side of the story from a little punk that likes to run his mouth, but like I said, will never say shit to my face. And whether or not he says it's because, you know, oh, well, you know, you're so ugly, you can make the Grim Reaper quit his job, shit like that. It's like, dude, you know, whatever, man. It's just the fact that, you know, whatever, man. I may not be the most attractive, alright, whatever, but that still doesn't excuse the fact that you're too scared to say it to my face.
Ready for another chance? Arthur Wall.
It's just
trying to build on an already great game. He's 3 for 5 so far.
You know, it's stupid. You know, people will
on its way.
You know, always choose some other people over me.
Liner towards short.
And I mean, you know, that's whatever. I don't care.
Spin throw got him at first. Had to hustle there, but a very nice play for the first out. And I thought this might have been based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field.
Yeah, definitely
no,
one of
you're
those
safe by a
bang
mile.
plays. And looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
That's what I thought. But no, like...
Standing in now, David Ortiz in there. Now
like, it's just not...
And it's far too late as he
I mean, I guess it really just proves, you know, how cowardly some people can be and stuff like that, you know, how coward they are. And, you know, everyone says that I'm a coward, but, you know, because, you know, I've only gotten in one fight in my life. And I won that fight.
First.
But...
Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
The fact is, I'm not a very violent person. I mean, I'd rather avoid a fight at all costs before I do that. Especially against people that are like 14, 15, 16 years old, especially the fact that I'm 18, you know, I even touch one of them, I'm going to jail.
If he has pop to hit it out
but I mean, you know, when I've got all these like 14-year-olds trying to kick my ass and stuff, and you know, even if they do swing on me first, and you know, I've got evidence on it or something like that. Even if, you know, they think that, oh, they can kick my ass, so, like I said, they swing first and they connect or something like that, and I just end up fucking beating their ass. So their fucking moms are gonna fucking call the cops because, oh, my son got his ass beat. Either they're gonna be really fucking sad or really butthurt because their pussies hurt because they lost a fight that they thought they could win.
And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him.
So either way, you know, it's a lose-lose situation for me. But,
first pitch of the at-bat. Runners
you know,
off for second. Strike called. Now the throw
does it hurt a little bit? No, yeah, a little bit it does.
Stolen base.
I mean, when you have people, you know, putting threats out against your family as well, that is where I myself you can say whatever you want about me, I don't care. The moment you bring my sister, my mother, my father, my brother into this, any of my uncles, my grandparents, anything like that, anything about my family into it, that is when we're going to have problems. That's just always been the case. I don't care who you are, you say some shit about my family, it's not going to go well.
Plate now is the designated hitter, Ed Ashley. Tony Watson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike.
And it sucks.
That's strike two on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
When you have two strikes on you as a hitter, if you get something that
people are always going to be petty, and people around the small town here of Blue Hill, Maine,
and he will coast
are
into
always
second with a
petty.
leadoff double.
There are very little people that aren't
Stepping
petty.
in, Hanley Ramirez. He went down on strikes last time up. Ball one to start the at-bat.
I mean, so much illegal shit goes on down here, nobody bats on it.
Line towards center field.
You know, yeah, you got friggin' kids that were like 14, 13, going out to parties, getting drunk and shit, and doing coke and shit like that. You know, smoking pot and everything. I don't really give a fuck about smoking pot. It's when you're doing the heavy shit that it's kind of like, wow. Yeah, you know, you got all that shit. You know, people know that they're doing it too. And then the moment that something goes wrong and they blame it on me, everyone fucking, their attention goes right on that.
Hey, there was great arm action
but,
on that
you know,
3-1 changeup.
Everyone's doesn't give a fuck if their kids are gonna fucking get arrested and die and shit like that.
Count. Do you sit changeup, or do you stay with the
but you know, it just shows you, man. Some people are just fucking wicked petty around these fights.
That's over, but low. It's a ball
really
and a strike.
fucking petty.
A little bit outside.
People like to blame other people around here, too.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here.
It's just something that happens, man.
And
I mean,
a reach to his backhand
it's
side
whatever.
at second, but this finds a
it
way
happens.
by. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
In reality, though, I
Another
just think
shot
that
now,
this
Nicholas
entire,
Castellanos. And he's got
the
runners
entire
in the corners here with
town,
only
the
one
entire,
gun.
really,
Strike one to
yeah,
start
the entire
at-bat.
town of, like,
Tried
South
to get him
Blue
to go
Hill,
after the slider,
Blue
but it's
Hill,
1-1.
even some of the parts in East Blue Hill,
He got him, and
you know,
it'll
are
probably
just
take a base
fucking,
hit now to get
their
that runner
entire
across from third.
structure is fucked.
And he
I mean,
misses inside
honestly,
with
the
that one, ball
schools,
one.
schools around these
5
parts,
runs, 11
they don't,
hits, and no errors
they
in
don't
the
pay
ballgame for
attention,
the Tigers.
the kids that need to be paid attention
Inside
to, but
corner called a strike
the
1
moment
and 2.
someone does something, you know, the moment a normal
Got him
kid, for
swinging
example,
as he runs the-
some kid who I know, actually really close to me, I hope he's doing okay. B-Man, if you're watching this, man, I hope you're doing good. You know, he does something wrong, you know, the entire school gets on it, you know, but the moment, like, one of the most offensive kids in school comes in, you know, saying fucking burn Jews and everything else like that, they don't give a fuck, they don't. They'll let them go around saying it until finally fucking enough people complain to the point where the school just gets tired of them complaining and they'll go talk to them. But the moment B-Man or someone like that does something just a little bit wrong, like shouts out like fuck or shit, for example, it's fucking instant, like just like that, in trouble, you know, you're fucking suspended, everything else like that. And it's so fucking dumb, honestly it is. And I mean, if it was me or anybody else in my group of friends that was there, the moment, like, for example, like, there was one kid that brought in friggin' like a Juul pods and shit like that, and he only got like fucking 3-day suspension, and if one of us had brought that in, fucking, we're fucking expelled. That's just how unfair that school is right there. And I know for a fact people in Blue Hood don't know what school I'm talking about, and, you know, I don't care because I graduated from there, I have my diploma, and they can't really do shit about what I'm saying.
And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here.
Not to mention the
Hard-liner to center field.
the other school there, the consolidated, fucking, I'll say it, consolidated school. They are the most fucking unfair. I mean, that entire fucking school system is fucked. Everything from high school to fucking consolidated school. I mean, the only fucking people that actually care are fucking guys like Mr. Graceffa, Mrs. Horn, you know, Mr. Shildroff, Mr. McCormick, Mr. Baxter, you know, guys like that. You know, Mrs. Danielson, you know, those are the people that'll friggin', you know, stick their necks out for you, do whatever it takes, especially Mr. Graceffa. Mr. Graceffa, somehow you do end up watching this, man. I love you, you're a great fucking teacher, and you're one of the best I've ever had. You're like seriously one of the best teachers I've ever had, man. I consider you a friend. And also Corey, if you do end up watching this, man, I'm sorry. I know for a fact you're gonna be like, oh, you know, you can't really say all that stuff, but you know, I gotta get a lot of stuff off my chest, and I hope you're doing good, and if you do get a problem with this video, you know, just message me. You have my info. And Tim and Mrs. Horn, I just want to say, hey, how you doing? Check it out.
Time to single out one
you
man
know, everyone
for
else
his
that I
efforts
mentioned,
this
you know,
afternoon,
go ahead, message me if you want to. I don't care. Check in. I just kind of want to show you guys out. So,
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to
like I was
Inside the
saying,
Show.
I mean, it's
in
just
the AL Central, Dylan Williamson stole the show with 6 RBIs.
I mean, it's
on
just
3
really
home runs
dumb, man.
as the
I mean,
Twins
this entire
disposed of the
fucking
Tigers
school zone is
29-5.
fuck, dude.
Their win streak continues to climb at 12 games.
I mean, you have bullying
Jose
going on.
Bautista
So, and
had
I'm
an
never
outstanding
fucking
day,
liked
driving
bullies
in
general, but
5
when you're
on 3
making
hits,
fun
helping lead the
of a
White
kid
Sox
with
over
a
the
disability,
Yankees,
you are a
11-1.
special kind
The Indians combined for
fucked.
4 total home runs
You don't
as they
even
beat the Royals in
deserve
Kauffman Stadium 6-3.
the recognition
The Rays knocked out
that
10
what I'm
hits
already
as a
giving you.
team
You
as
don't
they beat the Blue Jays in
deserve
Toronto
that
8-5.
at all.
JD Martinez
Deadass,
grabbed 3 base
you
knocks
do not
as the Red
deserve
Sox claimed victory over the Orioles 3-2.
Really
Mike Leake collected win number 3 this year as the Mariners
do
downed Houston
much,
6-5.
honestly. And the fact that
The
you
Oakland
think you
Athletics
do
grabbed the win over the Rangers in
worse,
Arlington
honestly.
3-1.
I mean,
The New York Mets swatted 4 home
come
runs in
on,
this
man.
one as they beat the Braves in Atlanta
talking about
6-2.
guys that are friggin'
The
like
Phillies took down the Fish in
doing
Miami
a whole
9-5.
bunch of shit they shouldn't
The
be doing.
Pittsburgh
and they don't get
Pirates
punished
held the
for it,
opposition
but, you know,
at bay with only 4 hits
some
as they
kid
pulled
does.
away from the Nationals
You know,
7-0.
some kid that like
The
rarely
win
ever
was their
gets in trouble
7th
does
in a
something
row.
and gets yelled at.
The Angels
And, like, bitch,
bested the
that's
Cubbies
so
at Wrigley
hard. It's
Field
just so
6-3.
fucking dumb.
The Cardinals sent
Like
3
I've never
balls
met
into the
any.
seats
I've never
as they
met
got past
a
the Reds
fucking
in Cincinnati
more
7-4.
terrible fucking school.
The Padres
than
allowed
the
only
fucking high
5
school
hits
I
as a
went to.
staff as they got a road
Holy
win against
fuck,
Arizona
dude. They claim that they
3-1.
treat all their fucking
The
students
Los
fair.
Angeles
Some
Dodgers
bleeding utter
allowed only
bullshit,
5
and
hits in the
everyone here
game
will
as they
fucking
got the
agree
best
with
of the
me when I
Brewers
say
at
it.
home 4-2. The Rockies got the win
I
over the
mean,
Giants in San Francisco
You want to talk
5-3.
about again?
And that'll
why
do
the
it for
fuck is
today.
AJ
Enjoy
Ramos
the
in
games, and we'll
fucking
talk to you
rotation?
tomorrow.
You should not be in the fucking rotation. Speaking of which, dude, why the fuck is Jonathan Scope like leading the fuck off? That's just something that's not gonna fucking fly. Also, the fact he's the DH too is kind of fucking dumb. Just throwing it out there. He is not really gonna be the DH, and it's kind of sad that he kind of is. Whatever. What is it? Yep. Why the hell was Adam Cole sent down to AAA? Why the hell was he sent down to Single A? Adam, stop fucking sucking. Get up there. Christ. Who else was sent down to Single A? I shouldn't be in Single A. You do not deserve to be in fucking Single A. You're going to Double A. Enjoy it. Alright, what is it? Adam Cole? Nope. Alright, well, whatever. Dude, seriously, what in the fuck is going on? Oh, boy. Looks like I do gotta sign more fucking free agents or something like that. Fuck, man. Whatever. Matt Joyce. 4 years, whatever. Oh, my roster's currently filled. I beg to fucking differ. Yuri Garcia, whatever, dude. Fuck off. Apparently I can't sign him, but... I mean, yeah, you want to talk about some stupid, seriously stupid shit, man. I could go ahead and put that entire fucking school on blast for all the stupid shit that happened there that nobody gave a fuck about. I mean, Christ, it was that fucking bad. I mean, Jesus, where do I start? Do I start with administration? I may have to start with administration, honestly. Some of the administration was cool, don't get me wrong. You know, Eck, how you doing, man? If you're watching this, man, I love you. Nothing against you. Same with Tony, you know, you're watching this, man, I got nothing against you, either. I mean, it's just the fact that some of those stupid fucking administration people, you know, that find me a quote-unquote danger to the school. I mean, it's that fucking retarded. The fact that they have to have a meeting about me in order to see if I'm allowed back in school or not. That's also very fucking stupid. That should never happen.
Michael Chu,
and not to
we
mention,
are
dude,
ready
that
for some
high school,
daytime baseball.
they violated so
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one.
And I was going to.
Swing and a miss, and he's in
If
control.
they didn't let me back in the school.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker.
They tried to help me back
Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great.
You know, it's whatever.
Count is 1-2
but,
now.
we weren't even allowed to play, well, you know, me and a lot of the guys out back, not out back. A lot of the guys in the school, you know, decided to, you know, play some football, you know, some tackle football.
First pitch coming from
And the school made us sign waivers, you know, which is
swing
fine.
and a flare
I
hit
don't care
toward
about
right.
signing a waiver, you know, saying that if something
gone.
happens, you know, they're not responsible. And then the next day, after everyone had signed it, they said that we couldn't play it at all.
He's ready for
And that
first
really
at-bat
set
at his
me off.
early
The fact
season
that they, and,
contest.
you know, we weren't even allowed to freaking
2 out,
throw
nobody
the
on.
football.
You know, from an
stop
offensive
it, so
standpoint,
we're just
they
playing
already
catch.
knew they had their work cut
Like,
out
seriously,
for
we're
them.
just
High
playing
and
catch.
deep to center field. Jordan going back.
You know, we're just playing
Still
catch. Like, I
ranging
don't see what
back.
the problem
And goodbye. This one ain't coming
And,
back.
you know, it's also
Infield
just
shifted well to the right.
It's
Here's
the
first
dumbest
pitch.
thing.
Curveball, and that
so
misses in the
many
dirt for ball
dumb
1.
fucking things happened at that school, man.
Ball and a strike.
Hey, I love the location
My
right
buddy
there.
Gavin
Maybe
was
that
not allowed to go to the
extra base hit was
bathroom
a big
because
wake-up
he
call to
took
get it
too
going.
long while taking a shit.
1-2 now as that
That
one's
happened.
fouled
They
off.
thought that he was, you know, juuling
And
or
a
something in
sinker
the
dips
bathroom.
too low there. Into the dirt, in
Which is
fact.
something that they took
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not
seriously
as
for some
aggressive
reason,
as he
but they
was
didn't
before
take
that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can
racism
burn you again.
serious
so
at
I
all,
don't
but they
really
took
blame him.
juuling
And
seriously.
it's fouled away.
That's absolutely incredible.
Ripped
how
down the first
fucking
base line.
retarded that
And he'll step on the bag himself.
is.
Standing in, Wesley Bell. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
You know, it's
And now a pitch on the way.
Wesley Bell.
Line drive to center field. Richard
and, you know,
has to roam straight back, but he has it for
students-
the first out.
You know, just having a problem with
Iglesias
everything.
comes in after a day of rest
Like, don't get me
yesterday,
wrong,
so
I'm
we'll see
part
if
of the
it did him any good.
LGBTQ plus community. I'm part of that
And
because
now
I'm
the second
bisexual.
pitch of the inning is popped up.
But in
On
that
the
school,
left
they
side
go
of the infield.
way over the fucking top
In
with it.
now,
I
Arthur
mean,
Walsh.
way
He's driven
over
in
the top.
7
Like,
runs in the series
if you don't support
already,
it, like,
and he's
you're
done so while
instantly
collecting
fucking hated.
7 base hits. Swing, line, drive. That's going to
And
be
there's
trouble.
a whole
Around
thing
first,
going
he's
on
digging
about
for
there about
second.
transgenders. Don't get me wrong, I
And
don't have
he's
a problem
not
with
stopping.
transgenders.
He
As a
wants
matter of fact, I
3.
dated a
The
transgender
relay,
person.
the tag,
I have no
and he
problem
is
with that.
out at third.
But it's just the fact
Jason
that
Castro,
they
the
try to
catcher, is in.
rub it in your face.
The catcher.
It's
This
like,
is hit the
you
other
know,
way
hey,
out
you know,
toward left
I don't have
field.
a problem with it, dude, but don't
Ramirez is
force
there.
it down my
One
throat.
pitch, 1 out.
Like, I get it, dude. You're trans. That's fine. I don't have a problem with that. You know,
Here's
oh, hey, you
Randall
know, you're
Richard.
gay.
He
You
had a
know,
homer in the
you're a
ball
lesbian.
game
You know, that's
yesterday
fine. I don't have a
afternoon.
problem with that.
Ground ball foul down the left side.
What I have a problem with is when you try to
wind up
shove it down
and
my
the 0-1.
throat.
Another one
over
fouled
and
off, and he's
over and
quickly
over
behind
again.
0-2.
It's like, I don't like that. Like,
That
at
wasn't
all.
a terrible
Like,
pitch
just
right there.
stop.
But if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little
But
bit further
it's
down. Maybe even
whole
potentially
bunch of other
bounce the
shit,
next
man.
one.
I mean,
Liner towards second.
you know,
And that finds some
it's just
outfield
the
grass.
unfair
It's a
treatment,
base
really,
hit.
of students.
Now
I
this
mean,
will rattle up against the wall.
especially around Blue Hill, and I know
And
for a
he's in
fact
there
this is
easily
instantly
at
going to
second
piss some
with a
people
one-out
off, but
double.
again, I've always been the type of guy
Man
that's
at
going to say
second
what's on
with
my
one
mind,
down. And up
and
next
I'm going to
is
tell you the truth.
left-handed
It all
Matt
goes
Adams.
off of your last
One
name.
ball, no strikes to count.
For
and a
example,
strike.
Allen,
2 balls
which,
and a
you know, I
strike
never
for
had a
the
problem,
Tigers'
dude.
first
Parker
baseman.
Allen, you know, Payson Allen,
You know,
the
what
Allens.
I'm
I never had a
seeing
problem with
here
you
is
guys.
a
You guys are cool.
reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't
You
throw
know,
the
the
ball right by
Allens,
him right now.
the Mullins,
Richard, the runner at second with
Snows,
1 away.
Austin, never had a problem with you, dude. You're cool. Brian, you know,
Back
never had a
with
problem
the
with you
cut
either, Brian.
fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. Nothing in 1. And that misses 1 and 1.
You know, Snow,
Called
Candage,
strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1 and 2.
Marcus, never really had a
Runner in
problem with you. I
scoring
mean, I've had
position
my,
at second with
I
2
mean,
down.
we've butted heads before, but I mean, you know, it's whatever.
Hard
Clifford's,
hit ball to second. Walsh has
that
it.
as well.
Low throw, but a nice play at the bag by.
You know, they've had Lux, the Asberries,
off
that's
the
another
inning,
one. Dawson,
Jason
never had a
Jordan,
problem with you,
as
dude.
they'll look to get something
Taylor,
going
you
here and
neither,
even
never
this
had a
game
problem
up.
with you guys. Just a bunch of other ones.
This is line to left. Benintendi has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Batting fifth.
The Fitzpatricks, oh my
Now
God,
he's
yeah.
the DH,
Talk about
David Ortiz. He's fresh off a
Talk about,
5-hit ball game yesterday afternoon, so he'll look to keep it going
talk
here.
about spoiled.
Giving chase is Benintendi. He makes the
Moats,
running play.
never had a problem
2
with you,
down.
Eric. Never had a problem with you, Gavin. Never
Here's
had a problem with
Albert
you
now.
guys.
The first baseman.
But like for example, like
here now,
one of the things that really pissed me off was in my senior year.
Drives it out to deep right center field.
You know, I busted my ass off in tryouts for baseball. I busted my ass off, like, and I have a bad Achilles injury. I always had one. Ever since I was like 6 or something. I did something to it when I was playing Little League at the time. And
they go down.
I'd like to say that when I was in the batting cage and everyone else was using metal bats and stuff, I was using a wooden bat because I liked to hit with a wooden bat. That's just the way I always was, you know. But you know, I let people use my wooden bat too. I was always the type of guy that would share. And some of the guys were like, oh man, you know, it's a nice wooden bat, you know, very nice and smooth, and, you know, swings very light. And I was like, yeah, you know, I got it custom made at beaverbats.com. I'm not sponsored. Be cool if I was, though. Beaver Bats hit me up. But,
yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away.
Yeah, I got.
You could tell he was late on that one.
I just got friggin'.
If he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Chu is a strong defender playing up the middle.
I got screwed.
He's got great hands,
how that won.
The big arm and those
I mean, sure, you know, near the end of the tryouts and stuff, you know, like I was, you know, I'll continue. But yeah, you know, every day after practice, you know, I'd friggin' be so fucking sore in my tendon area. I didn't care about anything else, you know, my arms, you know, whatever. And that's just because I haven't used it anymore. But my Achilles was killing me. I mean, honestly, like, it'd come to the point to the next day during practice, I could barely fucking walk.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field.
Like, it was that bad. Like, I couldn't even fucking walk half the time. I had to walk with a limp.
Standing in, Dylan Williamson, the American League's
and it sucked. It really did. It
played a year ago, but
it honestly sucked.
After shortstop for the second out.
You know, near the end of tryouts, you know, it became a really bad pain to the point where
the switch hitter will take his cuts left.
I collapsed on the gym floor,
you know,
grabbing at it. And I had to put ice on it, and I had to sit out the rest of that tryout because it was so bad to the point where, like, I felt like if I took one more step on it, it was going to tear. And I'm surprised it didn't, because it was that fucking terrible.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced.
And it's always been on my right foot too. It's always been on my right foot. Just that Achilles, man, it bugged me. And when it came time for coach to tell us, you know, what teams we made, you know, I think I thought I earned a varsity spot. I really thought I earned a varsity spot. And I'll never forget what he told me. He said, well, he's like, you know, I haven't really seen you play a lot. He's like, you know, how many base hits did you have last year? Well, the year before, I had to sit out almost, geez, and what was it? Out of the, like, 10 games we had, I had to sit out, like, 6. Because of my Achilles injury that I had at the time. And I said, you know, I didn't really have that many because I didn't have a chance to play. He's like, exactly. I never really got to see you play. He's like, you made a couple of errors and stuff, which, I mean, you know,
well, you can see what he's trying to do.
Whatever, I don't care.
Double play situation.
Then he tried to blame this whole situation, which happened in Brewer, actually, playing under the lights. The sun was going down, and the fly ball hit, and I was playing left. I was playing left, no right field. And I lost it in the sun. And as soon as I get back to the dugout, he just starts bitching at me because I lost the fly ball in the sun. He says I shouldn't have lost that ball. And the sun there's brutal. Everyone on that team will tell you the sun was brutal. Even the pitcher at the time, Marcus, will even tell you that the fucking sun was brutal in Brewer. And says, you know, I made a lot of errors, and then he doesn't think I'm varsity caliber, so he puts me on the JV team. And at that point, after seeing who else made the team, I'm not going to go into names, you know. Some of those guys earned it, though. Ben Parker, you earned it. Garrett earned it. Austin earned it. You know, Marcus earned it.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Some guys have no
trouble. Memphis earned it. Definitely let it down by mine. Memphis earned it.
The play's been made.
Tanner, I mean, great player, Tanner. He deserved it. But guys who didn't really deserve, and some of the people who I didn't mention, this is I'm talking about you. So if I didn't just say your name on the guys who earned it, you know, this shot directly at you right now.
He took home the silver
I didn't think
in the American League
at
a year
all.
ago.
I mean, you're talking about
Lifted in the air to
guys who were in the
center.
hitting batting cage
moves
for
over.
tryouts for 2 weeks and
He's
didn't
got it, and
hit
there are
shit.
2 down now.
And I'm over here
So now it will be the
destroying balls in a way. I'm over here making good contact, you know. I'm trying to work on my, you know, pushing it right up the middle, because I've always been type of a pull hitter. You know, I'm trying to push it the other way, this, that, and the other.
Like it'll be good for extra bases.
And, you know, when it came to, like, the fielding aspect of it, too,
big league hit, a double.
I was, you know,
David Ortiz,
you know, I was okay when it came to picking. I probably did a lot better than most of the guys in that department, the picking department, off of wood floor, too.
Scores from second to make it a 2-2 ball game now.
Some of those guys, in my opinion, the people who I didn't mention, who was lucky enough to make the varsity team, you could not have tied up my fucking cleats. You could not have tied up my shoes in order to go to fucking tryouts. You could not. I mean,
hits are now even at 4.
And, you know, guys who probably really did deserve to be on the varsity team, in my opinion. I mean, this one kid, Nick. Nick, if you're watching this, buddy, I love you. You were like my favorite guy when I was on the varsity, on the JV team, on the junior varsity. You're like my best friend there. You know, guys like that, I thought, you know, deserved to make it. And when Coach looked right at me, and he said that I'm not varsity caliber yet, that's when I knew for a fact. That's when I kind of put in my head, you know, I was wondering, I'm like, you know, is this pain and suffering that I go through with my Achilles, you know, to the point where I'm almost in tears after every game because it hurts so freaking bad. I'm like, I questioned that. I was like, is this really worth playing for the JV team? You know, is this worth, you know, playing on a team where, you know, we're only going to get, you know, 11, 10, 11, 12 games a year. Is that worth the physical toll it's going to put on my body? Is that worth dealing with the fact that I'm going to be one of the only seniors that's... Well, actually, I was the only senior that made JV. I didn't even make fucking varsity. Because, like I was saying, a couple of fucking spoiled kids with their last names fucking made it. And a lot of their fucking parents as well are buddy-buddy with Coach, and my dad wasn't. Now, I never had a problem with the JV team, and if the people that were on the JV team, you know, made it, you know, to varsity, and I didn't know about it, man. Congratulations to you guys. You guys, you know, a lot of you guys fucking earned that shit. The people that had their last names decide whether or not they were going to make the varsity team or not. You were the people that do not fucking deserve it at all.
Swing, and he pops him up. And no one will track it down.
I mean,
comes set, the 0-1. Breaking ball.
I mean, you're talking about guys who, for example, one of them, just going to call him P for this.
Throw on to first, and the Tigers wide.
You know, he didn't play baseball at all until his junior year, and he instantly makes varsity because of the last name. And like I'm saying, man, this is not a shot against those people. Well, in a way, it kind of is. This is a shot at you guys. The fact that your parents probably are buddy with Coach, which is fine, you know, whatever. But I mean, you know, this is not a shot at people on JV either. I mean, this is, you know, Coach Scott Kane, you know, if you're watching this, you know, I loved playing for you. I mean, you actually made the game fun, but
pulled high in the air out,
you know, it was very fun. And the thing though that actually really made me quit was one day when the road to the field was absolutely destroyed cars or trucks that had four-wheel drive couldn't get in there. Cars with four-wheel drive could get in there. Everybody knew I had a bad Achilles tendon. I mean, I was limping. I had it wrapped up. I was miserable. I mean, every little thing that somebody said to me, I was, instantly pissed off. And this was like a joint practice, so it was both varsity and JV. And
he's in there with a triple.
Everyone else got a ride in. Well, no, everyone else got a ride out. I mean, literally everybody got a ride out. It was me and a couple of other guys who walked in. All the rest of the guys that walked with me in, they got a ride out. Nobody offered to take me. And people had room. Now, Ben Parker, I know for a fact you would have taken me if you had room in the truck. I understand that. You just have a beefy truck and you can only hold two people. It's fine. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about people that could have fit me in the back of their truck, for example. In the back of their truck, in the bed, just at least to get me out to the main road or stuff. And, they just drove right by me. Some people would, a couple of guys actually spit their fucking tires at me during their straight stretches, which didn't have any fucking, which had mud and shit, but they were able to drive right fucking over it. Nope, they'd fucking slow down and spit mud right fucking on me as I'm walking out literally limping almost in tears. And when I got out, I told my dad it's not fun anymore.
He's on point today, throwing a lot
and he asked me, what do you mean? And I said, I don't like playing anymore.
On this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
I said, it's not fun for me anymore. It's ridiculous. And then I told him the story, and he tried to get a hold of Scott, the JV coach, who's also the sheriff.
What a great battle to start.
Scott never got back to him about it.
Great job by the
never got back to the
he knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there and pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
First pitch.
And then people would always tell me, even after I quit, oh hey, we could have used you. We could have used you on JV. And I understand that. And again, this was not a shot. This was not a shot at JV at all. This is not a shot at them. I mean, this is
just got to try and straighten that one out.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there.
More or less the people that were spoiled fucking brats who had everything handed to them growing up.
Here's Matt Adams now.
And thought that they were, this big shits. They made the varsity.
And Wainwright able to get ahead with the breaking pitch for strike one. Richard leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning.
That was the day that I lost interest in baseball, really. Well, playing baseball on a team.
And there's a base hit on the line.
And I'm sorry, the JV team, that I didn't.
The first pitch coming from Wainwright. Front door with the curveball.
Go through the rest of the season with you guys. I'm sorry about that. I wanted to so badly with you guys. I really did. I had a lot of fun with a lot of you guys. But when I put it all together, with the bullying that happened on the field and what happened, with the road and stuff, me being the only guy that fucking walked out on that field. I just put it in my head that physical pain,
yeah, he jumped all over that first
it wasn't worth it anymore.
Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
I love the game of baseball. I always have.
And there's out number 2.
But there are limits that
to the plate now.
You can't.
He's working
You just can't
games so
ignore.
far. Popped him up. Adams has room in foul territory, and he brings it in on the warning track.
It sucked. I mean, it really did. I mean, you put two and two together. I mean,
you're
pain and everything else going on. I mean, it sucked.
Good cutter there, and he's got him behind the.
That's all I wanted to do is I wanted to play baseball.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2.
But with the physical pain and the bullying and stuff that happened,
the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back.
It wasn't worth it, in my opinion, to go through the rest of the season.
Another foul ball.
I mean, I went to a couple practices, but I wasn't able to do much. And the fact that I just basically had to sit
Still
there.
No balls and 2 strikes.
I mean,
Batter's going to have to find a way
move.
to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And I knew for a fact that when we started our first game that I was not. I mean, I'm a first baseman. I prefer to play first base. I would play outfield if necessary, but due to my eyesight, I hate playing in the outfield.
Ramirez is right there as he puts it away, no problem.
You know, I didn't.
And he will scurry back to first. As
I didn't want to play outfield as well. You know, I wanted to be at first base. I wanted to be the main first baseman.
Corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And a big sigh of
even on
relief
JV,
on the mound as that
I found out that they were going to call down. They were going to bring in one of the varsity members, which is what they do, swingers.
Out in front here is this one scorched.
They're going to bring down one of them to play first base, and I would have been in the outfield, or I was going to be,
takes charge, and he's got it.
or I was just going to be on the bench.
So it's
and that is when
next,
I decided that I
was
was not going to.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead.
And we'll have to leave it
just
there.
wasn't.
The play is made here.
And I'm going to continue the story after I go get a glass of water. Hello. Hi, Julie. How you doing? I did, yes. And I'm back. Sorry about that. Gavin's grandmother called me. But yeah, like I was saying, now that I've got my water,
will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 50.
Now to the plate, Nelson Cruz. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Pitch taken, several
like I was
inches
saying,
below
like,
the zone, in fact.
You know, the physical toll, I didn't, you know, I understand there's a pain barrier.
That ball is absolutely crushed.
But, you know, it sucked. Don't get me wrong, you know, because I wanted to be on that field with everybody.
So
everybody,
to the plate,
you know, everyone called me a quitter.
He's 1 for 2
everybody,
in the ball game.
you know, oh, you quit, you didn't make varsity. Yeah, that's one of the
Grounded
reasons.
straight into the shift.
My voice cracking again. Ah!
At first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Like, yeah, you know, I didn't make varsity.
Next from Minnesota, Dylan Williamson.
It was because I earned a fucking varsity uniform, and Coach fucking
toward
ripped it
the
away
alley
from
and
me.
left center. And that's in for
Coach,
a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
If you're watching this right now, that's fine.
Wesley Bell.
I have my opinion. You have your opinion. You know, I always thought, you know, you and me were, you know, pretty close.
Ready to deliver.
And,
here's the first pitch. And it's
I thought you would have saw that I was busting my ass off
racing back.
And you let me down. In a way, you kind of turned your back on me, and that kind of hurt a lot.
Hector Santiago will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season.
Me and you used to joke around about Cowboys and Patriots stuff like that.
And this ball is right
I always thought that was fine. I loved the gym class and stuff like that. But when you did that, man, that proved something
into
to
the
me.
windup. Here comes the 0-1.
You weren't. You really didn't care.
A shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep
that
ball
I don't know,
fair as it winds up
I have a feeling that maybe he put me on varsity because of my put me on JV because of my injury. And I could have understood that, but just tell me that. Don't tell me that I'm not in varsity material. I mean,
to try it again. Arthur Walsh. First delivery to him on the way.
It was just kind of annoying. I mean, the year before I could understand because, that was my first year, that's fine. Because I didn't play sophomore year because I was more focused on my grades, because freshman year I couldn't play as well because I was suspended, and I'll go into that story a little bit later
toward right center,
most likely.
And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Well, basically, I'll do it right now. So I was actually interested in this girl, and this is one of the mistakes that I told you about. The one little mistake that this entire fucking town
He's set. Here it comes. Pitch out. Nothing doing.
And this was the fact that, like I mentioned before, I don't take rejection well at all. I never have. So I said a bunch of shit I shouldn't have to her. She brought that up to the headmaster, which rightfully she should have, because I would have too. And that person knows who they are, Jasmine. I don't blame you, whatever. I still think you're pretty cool. You're fine in my book. I never really had a problem with you. It's water under the bridge.
The 1-2. Hard hit ball towards the hole, and that is into right field.
That's when I was suspended for 4 months,
and the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
And
that would be the Minnesota DH, David Ortiz,
junior,
and their runners at
fine.
the corners now. Here's the first pitch to him.
I mean, near the end of it, though, I mean, man, dude, my Achilles.
He can't get extended at all. It's strike one.
I could barely friggin' get my foot out of my
clearly didn't recognize where that was going to
end up at every game because it was so swollen,
and that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score.
It came to the point where the friggin' tendon was so swollen it was breaking
digging in,
and like leaving scabs and shit all over my foot.
From the stretch.
That's how swollen it is. It ripped my skin.
Pulled in at the hot corner, and that.
And the reason I wrapped it up, a lot of you guys might wonder, he's milk hungry. No, I wrapped it up a lot of the time because it was oozing like green and yellow liquid, or green and yellow fucking pus, and I didn't want any of you guys to see that. So that's why most of the time I kept it wrapped up. And yes, when it was doing that, it hurt so bad to walk on. I mean, legitimately, it just sucked.
But that'll be off the right field wall.
Yeah, I couldn't do that, and then senior year they brought in this whole new friggin' grading policy where you can't even be failing. The year before you were able to only be failing one class to play. And you had like a month, I think, to get it up. Yeah, a month. But no, senior year, it was just like, oh yeah, by the way, everyone that's like failing the class, you have like a week to get it up. Otherwise, you're on academic probation and you can't play.
Now at the plate, Matt Adams. He singled his last time.
It was fucking dumb.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach.
Where it was
the
just
infield,
like,
he's going to wave him.
Came to the point where it was just like,
Castro at second with 2 down.
So fucking stupid. And I mean, there were a couple of fucking people in that school too that were just
digging
fucking
in. Nelson Cruz. He'll see what he can do leading off
dicks.
the home eight.
And some of them were just fucking right bitches.
Change up out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a
Might as
steady
well,
diet
right?
of
Out here.
And that finds
doing
the
what I
outfield
usually do.
grass for a base hit. And the Twins
Yeah,
have
it
something
sucked.
brewing
you
right
know, a couple
away.
of
It's a
them were
leadoff
assholes,
double.
a couple of them were bitches, but it's whatever.
Ready
I
once
knew
again,
people were
Manny
going to look at me
Ramirez.
differently, and I didn't care.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
But really, other than
0-1
that,
the count.
I kind of just stuck to this one friend
This
group.
one almost
It
in
was
books.
me,
The story was
my buddy
clearly
Wade,
the long
Hunter,
ball. What are your
Kane,
thoughts on this offense, fellas?
and we would just
Well, Matty V,
sit
I
there
don't know
and
what your thoughts are,
really play
but
Smash Bros during lunch, guys. Like, Mario
it's
Kart.
clear that the pitchers need to start making
we
better
played
pitches.
Mario Kart a
Yeah,
lot.
just
I
great
didn't say
approach.
guys
No
that
one
Mario
really
Kart, but
chased
like,
today.
we
Really
friggin'
stayed
play
stoked
Mario Kart,
on
and
their
then
ability to get
Super
that
Smash
pitcher to
Bros.
come
Ultimate
into
came out. You know, that's all we played was
They
Super
did
Smash Bros.
damage
Ultimate. And, you know, I had a great time doing that. You know, that actually
Line drive
that
to
actually
left.
made it able to get through the day as well.
Benintendi
Yeah,
is
it was,
right there
you
as
know,
he'll
great.
put it away without much problem for the second out. Ready to take his
And,
hacks again, Wesley Bell.
But yeah,
As
other than
he
that though, a lot of people
shoot on
didn't,
Homer, he launched
because
over the
people
wall
would
last time up. Hit the other way
fucking
out
start
toward right
shooting
field.
me.
And he will get there to
Jacob
make
Grindle. You know, you're up there
the
too.
Tigers.
Without a doubt in my fucking
It
mind.
was a
You're
fly
fucking
out
up
for
there.
him in his last trip.
Even recently,
Ninth
you
inning
fucking
underway
had
now
on
as the
Snapchat,
first
so
pitch
you
is
start
taken
shit
for a
with me,
cold strike.
And it's not, and you
And
know, I
Ramirez
thought you'd
can't
have
get
better
that one
fucking
as he
things to
swings
do,
and
like,
misses for
apparently you
strike
don't.
2.
His little sister
Here's a
Mackenzie.
swing,
Fuck
and
that, dude.
oh,
Emily Cody
man.
as well. Yeah, that's another fucking one that was so fucking
Way out of here.
annoying.
Here comes
Christ.
the first pitch.
They're so fucking many. Dominic Simmons, holy
Ball and no
fuck, dude, that
strikes.
kid
As we
honestly
near the end of this one, it's
is a
clear the long
fucking
ball has played a
prick.
big role in
He's a
today's
fucking
outcome.
another
Dan
spoiled
Dero,
little
what are your
brat.
final thoughts on
I
what
don't
we've
care if he's
seen?
fucking watching
Yeah,
this
just
or not,
non-competitive
dude.
pitches in
Him
some
and
big
his dad fucking
situations,
Duro.
Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
You know, Dero, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was
When I worked
obvious
on
in
a
this one
dock,
today
actually, I used to
that the
have to
pitchers
fucking
weren't
help
on point,
Dero.
and what happens when that happens?
I'll
Hitters
never
make
forget
you
one
pay, and the
time,
long
I
ball was a
already
big part of
fucking
this
down
one
at
here.
point because me and the boss wrecked actually. We had a disagreement, and I was pissed off because he said shit about my disabilities, my autism, my ADD.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Michael Chu looking to
the fact
change
that
his
I'm very
fortunes here.
fast at
0
burning
for 4
shit.
with 2 strikeouts
So we'd already gotten
so
an
far
argument,
in the
and in
game.
comes
1-1
fucking
the
Daryl.
count.
His real name's
A swing
probably
and a
Daryl,
shot
but I
hit
call him
down the
fucking
corner
Daryl.
and
Fucking
foul,
Daryl
though
comes
it
in,
had the
and he's
home
just
run
like,
distance.
you know, are you gonna stand there?
Castellanos
You know, are you
aboard
gonna
here
actually
at
fucking
first
do your
with
job?
nobody
And
out.
I fucking told him,
Still
like,
a
dude,
ball and 2
my
strikes.
job is to stand here and fucking
Ball
take the
sinker
crates
misses,
off your
2-2.
boat when you hand
What
them
we're
to
seeing
me.
here is a
It
really
is
smart at
not
bat. They
my
got to be
fucking
thinking the
job
man on the
to get
mound
on
is
your
getting a little
fucking boat
short
and
on
do your
gas.
job
So
for you.
when you go up there and make him
And
throw
he
a
didn't
bunch
fucking
of
like me
pitches,
for
you're
that,
more
because I
likely
fucking
to
told
get
him
a
off.
good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
So he got him swinging. Michael Chu takes his 3rd strikeout of the day. Sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Number 24.
Sinker
I
on the
couldn't think
inside,
of
and that's a
a
strike.
fucking
And he fouls this one
worse
off. Last
social
breath for the
place.
Tigers. High and deep down the left field line.
Honestly,
And
that
this will
was
wind up
fucking
a foul
awful.
ball. Count remains at 0-2.
The only
Now,
people
what's
that really
left of this
actually
crowd
fucking
this afternoon gets to their feet.
made it able to get
Stays
through the
alive,
fucking
still 0-2.
year.
Looking
My
for the
senior year
complete
was
game.
Dr.
Here's the
Williams,
pitch. And he
Mr.
gets
Bennett,
strike
Mr.
3
Russell,
called to end it here. And
Corey,
with that, this one is over.
Jason, and Miss Sevigny. Those were really the only people that were able to, you know, make me get through the year. You know, nothing against you, Miss Johnson. I loved your class. It was fun, but it was just, I don't really know how to
Welcome to this edition
put
of
it in
Inside the Show.
the
There will be
terms,
42s everywhere today in honor of the barrier-breaking Jackie Robinson. Before we get there, though,
you know,
here's what happened yesterday.
weird.
Starting in
Without
the
a doubt.
American League Central, the Minnesota
and I mean,
Twins
yeah,
set
do I
3
miss
balls
it?
into the seats
I
as they
miss it a
defeated
little
the
bit.
visiting
Yeah,
Tigers
I kind of more or
8-3.
less just miss
With
the
the victory, it
schedule,
brought
for
their
being
win
honest.
streak to 13. In the standings, the Twins
I
are
do
leading
miss
the American
the
League
schedule
Central,
a little
while the
bit
Tigers are third in the division.
You know, just being able to see
The
my
New York
friends
Yankees
and shit is
smacked
what really
15
fucking
team hits
sucks.
as they took down the Chi
You know,
Sox
'cause
in
I
front of
can't
a
see
home
my
crowd,
fucking
6-4.
friends, and that's
As
really
of right
all I
now,
want
the
to do
Yankees
is
sit in
really see
second
my
place in the
friends.
American League East Division, while the White
And
Sox
it-
are in second place in the
sucks,
AL Central.
man. It
The
really
Cleveland
fucking
Indians
does.
combined for 4 total home
When you
runs
have-
as they dethroned the Royals 11-2. Heading into the day,
When
the
you have
Royals
people
are in
that,
4th place in the AL Central, and the Indians are 4th in the division. The Blue Jays totaled 11 hits as they beat the
just
visiting
have
Rays
people that
5-2. As of today, the Blue Jays sit in
Kinda
first
just
place in the
doubt
American
you
League
from
East
day
Division,
on,
while
from
the
day
Rays are 4th in the division.
You know,
The Red
it
Sox
makes
combined for
fucking
10 hits as a
getting
team as they took
through
down the visiting Orioles
the
5-1.
day
At
that much harder. And I fucking hated it so much. And everybody fucking there knew I hated it. I mean, Christ's sakes, dude, I fucking, like, I'd come back fucking, okay, I gotta, like, get another fucking outfielder on the team. Because how many fucking people do I have in the bullpen? Yeah, I have a little bit too many people in the fucking bullpen. I think Boone Logan's gonna go down. Yeah, Boone Logan's going down. Fuck it, he'll go down to AAA. Then who the fuck do I have in AAA that's actually, you know, willing to come up, I think. Robert McCarthy, huh? What's your batting stance? Okay, yep, so, actually, I think from what I'm seeing, I do think he can come up. If he is on the main, is he on the, no, he's not. Newton Williamson is, though. So, you will come up. Man, I gotta pee again. I'll be right back. Alrighty. Alright, so, now we're on to another game. Jeez, I've been playing this for 2 hours now. I mean, holy shit. But, I mean, in a way, I never really did have that much to complain about. I mean, sure, you know, it sucks. 100%. That school was fucking terrible, dude. Like, I couldn't fucking stand how bad that place was for everybody's health, really. I mean, there wasn't fucking much. But, yeah, it takes a toll, man. It really did, honestly. Just got a suggestion to, play Diamond Dynasty, and like I said before, I would, but my internet cannot fucking hold that.
Outdoor baseball now from the Warehouse District and Target Field here in downtown Minneapolis. Striding in, Brian Morales, and we are set.
Holy shit! Yeah, he's another twin
Baseball here this
that I
evening.
traded away with Brian
Here comes the
Morales.
first pitch. First of 4 here on this Monday night as the first pitch of the game is over for strike one.
I mean, you want to talk about, like...
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul.
Normal stuff.
When you have two
there's a
strikes
lot of
on
people
you,
I could put
as a
on
hitter,
blast.
if
Like
you
I've
get
said
something that
many
you can
times now,
handle,
but
you have to find a way to
like
do
I
some
said,
damage with it.
not my
That was
type
a missed
thing
opportunity.
to do is put people
Still
on blast
1 and
when
2.
they're not really defending themselves.
But we might be ice skating before we're through tonight. 39 degrees at first pitch.
Well, 39 degrees.
Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one.
Yeah, my dad is
miss
on
for
the
strike
mound,
one.
too, by the way. Made
You
my
know, if
dad
I'm the
this
hitter
game.
right here, I'm like, okay, you want to
I
come
also had
get
my
some
uncle,
early in the
too,
count? I was
RIP
about to
Uncle
wait you
James.
out, but now game on.
The 1-2 pitch. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Hold on a minute. Trying to find that and symbol, but I can't find. Oh, there it is. Posting that on my story. At this point, really, just waiting for people to come and join. But a lot of people are still in school right now.
He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Dahl racing back.
Thank you, David Dahl.
On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Oh my God, dude! No.
Here's the first pitch. And he tries
Michael Park, buddy. I started this in 2017, so it's like
1-2 now. You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher.
He's always been
like that. This is going to be a tough day.
God damn it.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Oh, great. Oh, yeah. I was wondering why the hell Josh Donaldson was
Pitches a
wearing
cold
42.
strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Comes set.
Michael Park always had the speed to do
and he lays off for ball one.
That's it, man.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
And this one runs in.
Nice.
Standing in, Jonathan Scope. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
Dude, Scope is just bad. Scope in general, his card is a beast. Especially in like Diamond Dynasty or something. Even his gold flashback is amazing.
And this is hit high.
I love that card.
Holy Toledo!
Like I said.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias.
There's only so much
the most valuable player in last summer's All-Star game. Smoke toward third, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. So striking in, Arthur Walsh. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Arthur Walsh.
Here's the first pitch to him. Shot toward right center. is there, and
Very
he makes the
nice.
catch for the out.
That was hard hit at least.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Logan Thurman. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And the runner will get back standing. And another snap throw to the bag.
That's funny.
Particularly close tabs on him.
Oh man, I don't even know if I want to talk about that. That took fucking years off my life.
Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to center field.
That 2009 season
is there.
Shit,
2 gone.
Sucks. Oh,
here's
boy.
Albert now. He had a homer in the ball game yesterday afternoon. First pitch on its way. Line towards center field. But this will
I still can't get over how bad you can choke.
Here's Justin Smoke now. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game as he had 3 hits in the victory. Now the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Fouled off. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Jesus.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. He was
Do I
not
even
much of a factor at the
really
plate during yesterday's
want to
win
talk
as he
about
took an 0
the
for 4
2009
line.
Patriots?
Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
Might later. Yeah.
This is hit the other way out toward
So
left
if I had
field.
like a Madden
And he
game or
will
something, I'd
make
be
the
playing
play
that.
out there, and there are 2 away now.
You know, I'm playing this and I can't really switch
So
games
bases
unless
are
I
empty
want
here
to.
with 2 gone, and now it'll be the shortstop Troy Tulowitzki.
Unless I want to
This is hit high in the
end
air
the
out
live
toward
stream.
left
I'm not
center.
really into that right now.
Dahl is going to have room
streaming
out
now
there.
for about 2 hours and.
Digging in now, Newton Williams. And he'll
Newton
step in
Williams.
to
I
start
got this
things
guy
out
actually
Chris Sale.
last year from the
Bullet back up the
Dodgers
middle.
because he actually did very well in the
Is
World
right
Series.
there,
He impressed
one
me
down.
enough to trade for him.
Stepping in, Michael Franco. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Hit high and deep.
That ball is
out to
actually
left.
hit very high and very deep. That may actually be gone.
On the warning track, he
The
makes
wind must be
catch.
pushing out towards right, though, is it? No, it's actually pushing in
And that'll
12
bring up
miles
the
an
speedy
hour. So
outfielder
not a lot
David
of home
Dahl.
runs are going to
Comes
be hit
in
to
after
dead
a day of
center.
rest yesterday,
Right.
so we'll see if it did him any good. Line toward the alley and left center, and this is into
actually
the
a pretty
alley and
nice
ought to be
base
good
hit
for
right
extra
there.
bases.
I may go from there. I'm not sure.
The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
I forgot they have Michael Park in center. Yep.
Into the box now, Jason Jordan. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. Has a look, now the pitch. Hot
Yeah, my
shot
character
down
is
the
not
line.
in there
But a
right
foul
now.
ball here, 0-1.
I had to take him out because, well, reasons. Because he's
Line
tired.
drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Now a long throw home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jonathan Scope. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line
Like I
hard
said,
into
dude,
left.
this scope
In
is just
there, a base
friggin'
hit.
unbelievable, really. And I'm hoping that parts of this live stream doesn't like do
So
that
it's first
stupid
and
thing it's
second
been
with 2
doing
men
where it'll like
gone. And that'll bring up the
freeze and then it'll like
shortstop,
fast
Jose
forward
Iglesias.
really quickly and like skip like half of the friggin'
Here comes
things,
the
which I
first
bet it
pitch.
will because most
This
of
is
it,
line to
most of them
left.
do. But
Pilar will get there. and he
whatever.
puts-
That's why I usually stream for 2 hours.
Leading off
Actually,
the
last
inning,
time I've been
Everett
streaming
Kenny, as they'll look to
Who
get
is
something
this
going
guy?
here and even this game
Everett
up.
Kenny.
In there, for strike
Oh,
one.
he's the catcher, I guess.
And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike.
He's got
0-2.
Starling Marte's stance.
Hey, you
so.
find yourself down 0-2, you've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game
And
plan.
another
Let's
person
see if
joins
we
the
can
live
get
stream.
this
We've only
one back.
most we've had is one, guys.
Count
We
still
are
at 1-2.
booming right now. Honestly, we're booming. Wicked had.
Is short, hit hard. Iglesias is there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Oh, I haven't gotten really a lot of
So
questions through the entire time. Like, even though people aren't watching, I tell people like send me questions and stuff like that, and I'll answer
balls in
them.
one strike.
But I haven't gotten none of
This
that.
catches the zone as well.
Nobody's
It's 0-2
really like
now.
interested.
Popped him up. Pujols in foul ground, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
And we lost with you.
Stepping in for the Jays, Brian Morales. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Williams is there, and he'll put it away.
It's cool.
Into the box now.
Arthur Walsh. One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Apparently I
He'll start him
didn't.
here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Walsh is really quite an athlete. Not only does he drive the ball with great power, but he's also a big-time threat on the base pass. He can really fly.
Yeah, Matty, this guy's got tools oozing off him. When he gets out of the car at the stadium, you know he's going to impact the game, whether with his legs or with his back.
Oh yeah, because it's Arthur Walsh. How many home runs did friggin' Pujols
down for the
hit
first down?
Jeez, that last year, dude, we friggin' won the World Series. I knew we were gonna, even though I was playing on rookie difficulty. But,
moving under it.
I mean, you should know that stuff anyway. But no, friggin' Pujols.
2 down.
My God, dude. Came to the point where I didn't even take him out of the lineup even though.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in the machine, Albert Pujols.
Pujols, like friggin', I think he hit like. If I had to take a guess, I'm gonna go ahead and say 153 home runs last year. Like, it was pretty fucking bad.
Next to bat for Toronto, Devin Travis.
It seemed like every time he came up to the plate, bro, he batted like what?
It's ball 1.
Batting close to like
ball 2.
fucking 800.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me.
I'm pretty sure, actually, I think it was like
8-15.
I know for a fact he was fucking close to like 9.
The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch.
I know everything about this card because I'm the one that made him.
Base hit into right center.
That's actually quite a bit of a
and they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners
at
the corners with nobody out.
Come on, Dad.
This is line.
That's not good.
Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And they are on the board as the run scores from third to cut the lead to 2-1 now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So stepping in, Lonnie Chisenhall, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
Hit pretty well out toward right center field.
Finally a question. Why don't you talk about politics on stream? I literally
just shy of the wall.
It causes fucking problems.
And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. On the ground to second base, this could be 2 for Wander Pujols.
Like, I don't know, man. It's just
once again.
This causes
Williams comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Line drive to center field. Park is there, and he has it for the first out. Ready for another chance? Michael Franco. He's 0 for 1 thus far. High in the air into shallow left center.
This is just
ranging into the outfield, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Stepping into the box, David Dahl. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him.
That ball's actually friggin' hammered. That ball may actually leave. It is.
And it's gone.
Dude, David Dahl has been showing up recently. Like, legitimately showing up.
And that'll bring in the first-year catcher, Jason Jordan.
Like, he has been a friggin'
digs in at 6'2" and swings the
he hit one in friggin'
the batter's box.
City Field in New York. Like, he hit one 500 feet.
Now.
The dead center, dude. David Dolan. He doesn't need, I'll show you guys his stats. I didn't even max his stats out.
Down the right field line,
he has like 60-ish power against like righties, and he has like 40 against lefties. But he friggin', dude, he connects with shit, and it leads.
Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
Go.
It's a fair ball. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. So it's back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring up Jonathan Scope to hit next. He's set and the pitch. Oh, and this is hit high and deep.
Scope again, no way.
And he will not make the
play. It's off his glove, okay. Wow, that was actually pretty intense right there.
Digging in once again, Jose Iglesias hit the ball pretty well in his last at bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely.
Who's on the mound for them anyway, is what I really want to know.
And he's prepared.
And why aren't I? Wow. Yeah, that explains actually a lot. Holy shit.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Grounded to third. Donaldson's
so the Red Sox actually fucking traded him away, or like let him become a free agent or something?
Now in the box, Everett Kenny. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. No balls and a strike to count. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. And the screwball got him swinging 1 gun.
I don't want to hang that, though. I do not want to hang the screwball. That could be.
And that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. That misses.
From a yawn told me to find another fucking game to play.
That has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2.
On stream,
good job
maybe
of plate
Madden.
discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Madden's kind of like an kind of game because, like, I don't know, you can play. I mean, what's my longest life? Like 4 hours. When I was playing Madden, yeah, going for the undisputed season. That game got really fucking repetitive. Kind of like this game, dude. Most games get fucking repetitive after a while, but at least with like MLB, you can dick around and everything else.
Late now is the designated hitter, Arthur Walsh. First pitch of the at bat.
That ball is friggin' destroyed. My God. The Atha Shakespeare strikes again. The Atha ham sandwich is back in. I think that one's good. Yeah, that one's definitely gone.
And it's gone. That one cut.
So we're getting a sale pretty early.
Ready for another shot now. Albert Pujols. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Oh my God,
lifted
bro.
down the line in left. And they can't run it down. 6 runs, 10 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. And Albert swings.
Why I swung on that one on the ground.
Morales comes up with it on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Now batting, right field.
Digging in, Newton Williams. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And that's cut on
that was a nice friggin' slider
There's a slogan that's throwing too many strikes. That might be the case for this guy in this outing right here. So
Jeez and Crow, dude, that slider. I don't care what you say, dude. The one on the regular live series, Chris Sale, and Diamond Dynasty is filthy enough. The one on the 99, you can't hit unless you're sitting away. Or unless you're righty, you have to sit way inside with it. Otherwise, you are not fucking hitting it.
At the plate, Devin Travis. He'll get us going.
Dude, Devin Travis for some reason always kicks my ass.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload
or I
as
have
we
no
enter
idea
the middle
why.
innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have
It's quite
to score
comical,
a bunch
though,
in the 8th
honestly,
and
if you
9th
think
inning.
about it.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it goes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is what he's really going to have to bear down when you start going through that.
Let me check that, actually. I do not have WWE still installed, and that kind of sucks a little bit. I do have Apex, and I have Fallout 4, and I have Black Ops 4, and I have AW.
That lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make.
If I had WWE, dude, that would actually be a lot.
That'd
actually
so it's
be
2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. Laid off the bender
I'd have
there,
to
but it's in for a called strike.
I actually probably
1-1 count
could
now to
do
Donaldson.
that. It's just
line drive to center field.
play some WWE with like
is going to have room out there.
Or like universe mode.
Marco Estrada enters to do the
Oh,
pitching
man, that's
in
a
the bottom
possibility.
of the 6th.
Number 42.
Now at the plate, David
Very
Dahl.
big possibility,
Already a
yes,
home
well.
run and a double for him in this one.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind
Might
of
actually
this guy's
consider
a good
doing
fastball
that.
hitter.
That
So
and like
I
everyone's
might
been
wanna
asking me to
move
like
that ball up and down
post
and in and out.
Red Dead
Try not to
Redemption
throw it
2
right down the middle of the
because
plate.
like I have Red
Here's
Dead
a swing
Redemption
and a
2.
ball
I
hit
have.
into the
I've
air to
beaten the
left center
campaign
and
already.
shallow. And he will
But people
make the catch on the
still
full run.
want to see
And there's a dandy of an out.
and I gotta admit, I kind of miss playing the game
In now,
because it
Jason
looks pretty
Jordan.
good. I like the
He doubled
campaign
earlier
a
and
lot,
carries a
story mode.
2-for-2 line into
Actually
this
very good.
appearance. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Pilar's there.
Actually, I may
He's
even
got
just,
it, and
I
there
might
are
even
2
do that.
down
Just
now.
play some WWE for a little bit. Just start beating people with chairs and stuff.
Making his way to the plate, Jonathan
second
Scope.
baseman.
And we'll see if he can get
I'd have
something
to
into the
friggin'
gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. Lofted in the air out
Let
toward
me go
right.
find that actually. Where the heck did that go? I have found it. So now all I have to do, I do believe, is... By the way, I spilt my water, and I'm a little bit upset by that. Man, my disk tray is coming a little bit slow at reading disk lately, and I don't really like that. No, I think if I yeah. I gotta wait for it to like copy the application and then Can I?